Everything feels better when he's in sight. Hey Toasty, hey, hello old friends. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a love so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. With tales to spin and jokes to share, Toasty's the one who's always there. A clever mind and a spirit so kind. He's the friend that's one of a kind. Hey Toasty, hey, hello old friends. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a love so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. From every moment to every new day, Toasty's the one who lights the way. A friend to count on through thick and thin. It's always a joy when he walks in. Hey Toasty, hey, hello old friends. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a love so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. From every moment to every new day, Toasty's the one who lights the way. A friend to count on through thick and thin. It's always a joy when he walks in. Hey Toasty, hey, hello old friends. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a love so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you.
Well, hello everyone. I can't see chat just yet. Welcome to the stream though. Well, hello everyone. Why am I hearing everything? I can't see chat just yet.
coming, bringing cheer. A friend with a smile, a heart that's bright. Everything feels better when he's in sight. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friends. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a laugh so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. With tales to spin and jokes to share, Toasty's the one who's always there. A clever mind and a spirit so kind. He's the friend that's one of a kind. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friends. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a laugh so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. From every moment to every new day, Toasty is the one who lights the way. A friend to count on through thick and thin. It's always a joy when he walks in. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friends. Always a joy when he walks in. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friends. Always a joy when he walks in. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friends. Always a joy when he walks in.
Okay, I figured it out. We're fine, we're fine. I don't know what happened, but I had clicked on starting the video in Discord. So we were playing back stuff, and I'm like, what? Why am I hearing everything doubled? I mean, at first I thought they had updated OBS so I could like listen into the music as it was playing. So I was like, that's a pretty cool new feature. And then when I just like was playing my voice back and stuff, I'm like, what the heck is happening? So I'm so sorry about that, everyone. Bad, sad, just Paul, Craig. Yes, I am very white this time there, Craig. Because I'm an ice dragon this time. Ba-do-boo-ba-do-boo-ba-do-boo-boo. We're just about good to begin. I'm sorry about that. That kind of threw off my mojo. So... it's just going to be a second. Boom, boom, ba-da-da-boom. But yes, here I am, your beautiful friend. Bad, sad, how are you doing? How are you all doing? I have links in the description for Bad, sad. Just Paul, I'm sorry, I'll read your messages in a second. For Bad, sad, for Grog, for Cough, for Possum, for Dunstan. I think that's it. Bad, sad, Grog, Cough, Dunstan. Bad, sad, Grog, Cough, Dunstan, and Possum. Yes! I don't know why it's so hard for her to remember them all. But yes, because I put you into the game. I made your characters. Woo, it's exciting. So the links are in the description for everyone. And I'll just do it right now. So they're here. We have Cuff. We have Dunstan. We have Grog. You're hearing just nothing but me at the moment, so let's fix that sooner than later. We're doing this. Boom! We're done. Everything's tweeted that we're live, and we're good. So we have Cuff, Dunstan, Grog, Bad Sad, and Possum. There you go. Check out these beautiful, amazing people. Well, you're even more white. So I'm eating. This is going to be so drilling. A cast iron Dutch oven with chicken marinated in BBQ bourbon glaze. Ooh. Potatoes, carrots, and onions in the slow cooker with sauerkraut. That sounds so good! But yeah, I had a weird dream today. I was in the US, I won a huge prize on the lottery, and there was an issue with payment since I'm from Poland. So I asked you, Tissy, to take the prize and we could share. Then you came to Poland. Well, there we go. That'd be fun. Sounds good to me. Let's win that lottery. But we're going to begin. So yesterday I made everybody, because it was just going to be a lot of, like, staring at a screen as I hit re-roll on stats. It wasn't exciting at all. So here we go. We're going to load people in. We want Bad Sad at the front of the party. Here we go. Bad Sad. But everyone has like monster stats. I mean, look at that. 1880. I guess I could explain when we're in game. But this edition of DnD is weird. That's basically what it comes down to. And this edition of D&D, fighters, which a dwarven defender is just a kind of fighter, got not only 18 strength, but they would get like out of 100. So basically like an 1801 is worse than like an 1802. An 1800 is 18100, which is like the strongest you can be with an 18. And then there's 19, which 19 is just better than all of them. So this is a weird addition where your stats kind of don't matter when they're in between 10 and 14, 13. And then each point after that is an increase in stuff. And I was trying to look it up online so I could explain it better to people. The answer is it's complicated. So, yeah, basically stuff has an impact, and it's better to have a higher stat, which is like, that makes sense. Cough, we don't want him directly in the front line. We want Grog next. Yep, here we go. Grog. And then I tried to find pictures that looked like you guys, but it was very hard. Like Bad Sad, your profile picture has like the bald guy with the beard, and there's no really good bald ones. None of the like bald portraits had beards, so we settled for this dwarf because you can't really see their hair. So it's bald with a beard. I tried so hard and got so far. Alright, we have Bad Sad, Grog, Dunstan. Then we want here kind of in the middle because he's a flex character that will do both melee and range with more of a focus on range. Kafat, our swashbuckler. And then we're going to want our wizard, who is Possum, who's a wild mage, because he's just a wild Wild boy. And this one is like, they didn't have a possum, so that hat's supposed to be like a possum hat. And finally, bringing up the rear is your boy, Toasty. Where am I? Where is... Here you go, Toasty. I'm a druid.
Our tale begins here, in the quiet
Let's
fishing
see.
village of Icewind.
Oh, your character looks cool.
One
Your
of the
character
so-called
is
10
cool.
towns of Icewind Dale.
Okay, we'll be quiet while
The
they
tiny
say their
community
stuff.
is hardly a town, but rather a collection of ramshackle huts crowded together upon the icy shores of Loch Dinneshere. Here, within a dimly lit tavern, a group of travelers sit huddled around a table, swapping tales and making grand plans for the future, completely unaware of the part they are to play in the events that are about to unfold.
What's this? New face in town, eh? Well met, stranger. The name is Hrothgar, originally of Hillsfar. But now, after years of traveling up, down, and under Faerun, I am content to call this town my home. Who might you be? Well then, welcome to Easthaven. Whatever your business in these parts might be, I would offer you this small piece of advice. While you're in my town, you do well to be on your best behavior.
I'm sorry, Just Paul. We can only have 6 people. There's some people who had to be left behind. I'm sorry. I wish I could have you all in here. Yeah, your character does look cool. But Dwarven Defenders are... Oh, we'll get into that. Hello, Tom Studner. Is that a band? The guy who's always raspy voice, right? Can you add custom portraits? You can, but it's a bit complicated. It's like kind of simple, but kind of not. I've never been able to figure it out, because you have to like import files into the thing itself. But yes, you can. And if I was better, I would do that. But I kind of like just playing with the custom portraits and then trying to find stuff that works. Dunstan, I had no idea. So we have like this blank face guy. Fine, leave me. It's so good. I'm sorry, though.
These folk are under my protection.
Are
Anyone
they?
who would seek to do harm to them in any way shall answer to me.
Yeah, so this is a cool thing about this game. This game has fully voiced stuff. Not every character is fully voiced, but this is like one of the first games where we're like starting to move towards having voice acting in games and stuff. So even the original Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 didn't really have fully voiced things. 2 had a little bit. So it's kind of neat. I mean, 2 is kind of like this one as well in terms of the fully voiced things.
That said, I'll let you get back to your cups. I'm sure you've
Well,
had a long
thank you.
journey, and you'll find
Yes.
there's no better way to shake off the cold of the road than by downing a few mugs of Grisella's best.
Okay, you're a walking
And if you're in need of
advertisement.
lodging, I would recommend talking to Quimby over at the Snowdrift Inn over on the east side of town.
Why can't I stay here?
Equipment
You
and
fool.
supplies can be purchased next door at Pomob's Emporium. Pomob's prices are a bit high, even for a Kalashite.
Oh,
You'd be better
dang,
off well-equipped and
racism.
short of coin than the other way around. Ill-prepared travelers don't last long in these parts.
That's true.
Once you've had a chance to rest up and get your bearings, come by and see me at my house. It's just a couple doors west of here. There's some business I would discuss with you. Farewell.
Farewell, nerd. Get out of here. Leave us to our drink. But here we go. We have bad said. It's a bit cheaty, but not really in my opinion. This game gives you variable starting amount of gold, which is like sometimes enough to equip your characters with what they need for the journey, and sometimes not enough. So we bought our gear ahead of time. Your characters just start with a quarterstaff, so all of this stuff is we bought. But that's the only thing I did besides making characters. I thought, what the fuck? He said That said, I heard him say bad said. That's crazy. I used to play D&D Daggerdale. Ooh, I haven't heard of that one. That was crazy. But yeah, so we got stuffs, we got weapons. All of you are like fully equipped with things. It's nothing like too game breaking. This is just starting gear for all the characters. So there you go. One of the things you're like seeing this like armor or whatever, the armor's like that's a 0, that's a 1. So Bad Sad actually has a better armor class, so that's your armor class. Bad Sad has a better armor class than Dunstan does. Because the lower the number, the better. In this edition is weird. But yeah, then hit points. Bad Sad has a freaking incredible amount of hit points. It's 17. That's even higher than our Barbarian. Grog is a Barbarian, yeah, you can see that. But Dwarven Defenders, they have a Barbarian hit dice, and they have like a tanking mode where they just resist damage and have really high AC. It's great. They're incredibly awesome characters. One of the most powerful classes in the game. And then we have like Koff as a swashbuckler, who will mostly be doing range, because you can see his Thako. You want this low too. That's a 22 to 26, which means that I'd have to roll a 22 or 26 with my offhand weapon to attack somebody with an armor class of 0. So in order to hit, like, Bad Sad over here, Koff would have to roll a 22 or a 26. So that's not happening. Technically, he'd just have to roll a 20, but still, that's a 5% chance to hit. Whereas with my bow, which I have no proficiency in, mind you, my bow is just a flat 20. So I'm better with hitting stuff with the bow than I am with my melee. Though honestly, I don't think that really matters. Thako, and this might be me not understanding the system, which system's complicated, yo. The Thako of 22-26 might as well just be a Thako of 20. And that might be wrong. Oh, voices for everyone.
Ready.
This is Bad Sad's voice. He's got a typical dwarven voice. And then we have Grog's voice.
At once.
He's just got a nice sultry voice, because Grog has a nice sultry voice. But then we have Dunstan. And Dunstan doesn't talk. He just grunts. Because Dunstan does more text chatting than he does voice chatting. Because he doesn't have a mic, but still I thought it was kind of funny. And then we have Koff, and Koff's voice is a girl's voice. Because I always do a high-pitched voice when I'm being Koff.
Yeah.
And then we have me.
Oh, all right.
I just picked a funny voice for me and Possum.
Right.
But here we go. We're ready to begin our adventure. Let's kill stuff. This is what the game's about. And it's why I made the characters ahead of time, so we didn't have to, like, sit through making characters. Me strong. You so strong. Oh my god. Hello, dearie. Welcome to the Winter's Cradle Tavern. My name is Grisella. I own and operate this fine establishment. What can I get you? How about a drink? A drink? Of course, dearie. After all, this is a tavern. Plenty to drink here. Indeed. Yes, well, you see, I'm in a bit of a bind right now. I just run out of everything. I have nothing to offer you in the way of drink at this moment. What kind of tavern are you running here? Well, the tavern has been isn't completely dry. I do have some stocked out of the cellar, but what? This is rather embarrassing. But I have a somewhat of a pest problem down in that dirty old cellar, and I'm afraid to go down there. I do so hate bugs. Just the thought of those nasty creepies and crawlies sends shivers down my spine. Oh my god. Great, a tavern with no booze and bugs to boot. Can't wait to see the rest of this town. Look, stranger, up here in East Haven, we may be out on the frontier, but we do manage to act civilized towards one another. If you can't at least try to be polite, then there's the door, dearie. Oh, sorry. Is there anything I can do to help? That's awfully sweet of you, dearie, but I don't expect you to go into trouble on my account. I'm sure I think of something. Give me your finest ale, woman. There's nothing 'cause she's scared of bugs. Yeah, it's funny, and it fits perfectly for Dunstan. Alright, you know what? I'll handle your pest for some money. I suppose I could scrape together a couple of coins as payment for the service. Let me see, how about 5 gold? Will that do, dearie? Yeah, sure. That's plenty. There's the cellar. Let's go deal with them. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Boom. YouTube game. Let's go kick their butts. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to... Speaking... I mean, look at those stats. Like, these are all 10, so those are all basic. But we have an 1880 in strength. That's super close to an 1800. I mean, technically, no. But that's like an 80 out of 100, so... Dexterity 17 is the highest you can go with a dwarf. Constitution 19 is also the highest you can go with a dwarf. So Bazad is... He's set. And then Grog is... I didn't even realize Grog is stronger. Not by much, but I mean, those 3 points is a... Yeah. But not as intelligence or wise. I'm sorry, Grog. You're plenty smart, but, like, I have to work with the stats that I got. And look at that. That's like, whoo. And then Dunstan's solid stats. I would like the strength or whatever to be higher, but the wisdom is what we need the most as a whatever. That strength could be a little bit higher because Cuff is going to be up in the front line stabbing stuff, but that's okay because the dexterity will give him a good AC, which is important because he doesn't have heavy armor. And this is just Possum. Possum's super smart, which is accurate. And then me, I'm just super wise. And I'm weak. I need to work out more. I've been working out again, but not enough, apparently. Here we go.
Your command?
You go get him, Dunstan. I forgot I have a girl's... I mean, Cuff has a girl's voice already. Here we go. This is the thing about the Enhanced Edition, too. Where the Enhanced Edition adds health bars and stuff.
Busy man. I got places to go, monsters to kill.
That's my character. I'm a busy man. I got places to go, monsters to kill. Alright, we want to turn off... I forgot to do this. I forgot about it. But we can add biographies for the characters. That's awesome. We want to customize our scripts, and we want to just turn none on for all of them. Which I think might be the case already. Maybe, maybe not. We'll make sure. And the reason why we're doing this is because if we don't do this, they'll use their special abilities, so they'll just run off and be stupid. I'd much rather just have full control of everyone. And the flip side is by doing this, they won't automatically attack things or keep on attacking after they killed the thing. But that's okay. I'd rather be in control of when I use my spells and stuff. It's kind of important. We did it! What does this say? Crates of foodstuff line the cellar. So, a thing about Icewind Dale versus Baldur's Gate, because this is the same engine. This is what the original Baldur's Gate looked like. Maybe not as high fidelity, but that's besides the point. This is how the original Baldur's Gate looked and played. But this one's more focused on combat and less focused on
What's up?
what is it? Roleplay. This is more of a traditional dungeon crawler. But we're doing good. Yeah. Yeah, they're dead. Now hand over the coins. Oh, thank you, dearie. You're a lifesaver. Just go do me a favor. Keep this little bug problem between you and me. I don't want the folks thinking Grisella's place isn't clean. Right along now. Well, is it clean, lady? I just cleared out a whole cellar full of giant beetles. I don't think it's very clean.
Goblin pie.
Let's talk to you. Give me stuff. I got a drink. Drink for me, please. Let's get... Alright, bad sad. What drink do you want? Do you want the winter wine, the mead, the frost giant yellow snow melt? What the heck is that? Grisella's Dale's Ale, Luskin Stout, or the Chromian Brandy? I'll let you pick. I'll drink to that. Yes, we'll all need to drink. Well, while you're deciding, I think it's just you at the moment in here. It's a Steam bit. What's a Steam bit? Oh, the DnD? Oh, that's cool. I like Steam. I like steampunk and stuff. Yeah, I think it's just you in the chat at the moment. So, for me, I'm going to drink... I don't know what I want. You know, I'll just go with a classic. I'll go with the ale. There we go. And then we'll have Possum. Possum's going to have the most artistic one here, so that's the Chromian Brandy. And now we're getting rumors, because we're getting drunk. A stranger clad in woodland garb staggered into town the other night and collapsed at the doorstep for the temple. They say he was poisoned. His face was purple and blue, and his tongue had swelled up so that he eventually choked to death. Not a pleasant way to go, if you ask me. I mean, no, sounds terrible. Cough, you're going to have a stout. I just see you as a stout boy. And Dunstan, is Dunstan here at the moment? No. Okay, so Dunstan will have I also see a stout for Dunstan. He doesn't know how to use a doorknob, but he'll open that door anyways. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. It's true. And Krog's like, Urgh. And definitely some ale for... Oh, we have another rumor. Strange lights have been flickering and flashing in the temple lately. At least that's what old Jed would have you believe. More likely it's the booze that's making the lights dance in front of his eyes. He just happens to be looking at the temple when it kicks in. Interesting. Grog, you'll have some mead. I think that suits you. And bad sad. Well, we'll get some ale for you too, because you said you wanted some ale. No more rumors, but we got plenty of rumors already. Questions? No time for chit-chat. I have a tavern to run, you know? If you're looking to catch up with local gossip, I suggest you browse around or mingle with some of the other patrons. Very well. I'll leave you to your work, you son of a bitch. Okay, so tab's how we highlight things. We have a dwarf over here. We talked to people already. I mean, yeah, let's talk to her, I guess. Well met! Why, you seem to be like a fresh new vein of ore, all untried and untested. I be Hildreth, should ye wish to know. A vein of ore? What do you mean? What I'm saying is that ye look like you're new to this adventuring thing. No offense intended. You'll have to start somewheres. If ye be looking for tips, I've heard some news that might prove interesting to ye. Alright, what do you have? What do you got for me? I'm not all eyes and ears here. Mostly I've been keeping to my cups to keep the chill away. But I've heard that the local sword named Hofgrad is putting together some sort of expedition. Sounds like it might be fun. I'll be going along myself. Oh, cool. Yeah, sure, I'll be going with that. The folks around here say that Hrothgar be a valiant man, but not the type to go dashing off to his death. They say he be an excellent leader. We're heading up to the mountains to investigate some sort of disturbances up there. He be best talking to Hrothgar himself to hear the full story. Well, that sounds like a splendid idea, lady. You already talked to us about stuff. We already knew this.
Jordan.
You did nothing for us, you son of a goat. Can I talk to the animal? Because I'm
Okay.
a person, a druid person. Nope, the animal has nothing to say to me. Well, gosh darn it. Well, let's go exploring.
Right then.
But we want to get into combat. We want to beat stuff up. I think. This party is all set to beat stuff up. Let's rob this guy, though.
Yes.
Koth is not good at robbing people, from what I remember, though. Yeah, my pickpockets is only a 35. I don't know what these numbers mean exactly, but you can bet higher is better, and you can go above 100. I think it's kind of a percentage thing, but a pickpockets of 35 is not good. So, we'll probably get caught more often than not. Let's not do that.
Jordan.
We'll just talk to this guy. Well met, stranger. The name's Graspar. Graspar the fishmonger. What can I do for you this fine day? Fishmonger? This doesn't look much like a fish shop. Dunstan, you're here! Shirley Temple for Bad's Head. Dunstan, I have to show your character's voice. Hi, Dread Raider. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'll give you a quick shout out. Boom. I haven't said this already, but if you're enjoying the stream and haven't, please show that sub and like button some love, and tickle that notification bell. Dread. Wait, did I think I just shouted out Dread. I did. I need to do my Discord. Boom. Dunstan, you're this guy. This is your voice. Her. Yeah, you just grunt. It's great. And Dunstan, and this is my blue sky. There you go. I love to see the parties of 6. Modern games for the 4 people parties. It's so disappointing. I mean, it matches more my experience with DnD, to be honest. Because, like, a 6-person party is one of the standard party sizes. But it's hard to get 6 people. Well, technically 7, because you have the Dungeon Master. 7 people together. And once you have that many people, it's a very hectic game. Lots of chatting and stuff. But in a video game, give me the 6 people. Okay, you hold on. You get back over here. Yeah, I thought this. Sorry to disappoint you, but this is in fact my home. I may be a fishmonger, but that doesn't mean I hawk fish like some street vendor. I deal in large quantities of dried knucklehead in Scrimshaw, the bulk of which I keep stored in my warehouse down the shore. Dried what? Knucklehead trout. It's a rare fish found only in the lakes of the 10 towns. Their bones are used to produce valuable Scrimshaw. You must make a decent amount of coin selling these fish. It's an honest living. I make most of my profit from trade, though. As a matter of fact, I have an important transaction in the works as we speak. What sort of transaction? Oh, give me water. The town's food stores are running dangerously low. My warehouse foreman, Churin, tells me that there may not be enough food to last through the coming winter. I've arranged a train with old Galloway up in the Cairn Dinovel that will keep our stomachs full well into next year. The caravan's due to arrive any day now. Most excellent. Well, best of luck to you, nerd. Okay, we won't talk to everyone in town.
I'm here.
We'll talk to a handful of people.
Not a problem.
There's just some side stuff here that I know about, so we'll do that. So this guy, we want to talk to him, because he's got some issues, but I want to talk with him with eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe, the cough. Alright, cough. Eh? Oh, sorry, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Name's Joan. So something I can do for you? Are you alright? You seem preoccupied. No, I'm fine. Just taking in the view of the lake for a bit. I'm trying to shake these dreams out of my head. The lake's beautiful, isn't it? Dreams usually fade upon waking, friend. Mayhap a day's worth of fishing will chase them away. Well, the dreams have been fishing in me of late. So much so I can barely catch a wink before they rouse me from it. A frustration it is at times. Sometimes. Seems like they're more real than the waking world. What kind of dreams? Well, there's a woman. Don't give me that eye. It's not what you think. She walks upon the surface of the lake as if it was flagstones instead of waves. She doesn't say anything, just sings. Beautiful songs, but I can't understand a word. She's saying, come over here so we can do some butt stuff. Not what I think. What do you think I think it is? Well, if the dreams are your only worry, Joan, your life can't be too bad. Dreams should be a comfort, not a curse. If truth be told, friend, damn it! There's no sense to it. These dreams are eating me like a starving wolf. I can barely hold a daily thought in my head before the memory of the dreams hounds its way back in there. By the hells, I don't know how much more of this I can take. I can find some way to help you, Joan. I will. If I can. I don't know how I can, but I'll see what I can. Eh? You're not playing on a man's hopes, are you? I'd be grateful for just one night of peace. I see what I can do. Now we have a side quest. Here we go. We have to run over
Is
here.
that all?
See, I know my stuff. Who's this person over here? It's always woman trials and tribulations. Who's this person? A townsperson? Okay, check this out. If I talk with them with... We'll do cough again.
Of course.
Yep. Because I'm one of the weak folk. Well, I'll be trice-damned. Another halfling. Seems the North isn't solely for a human's land anymore. What brings you here, little one? Why don't you lean a little closer and say that? We little ones are notoriously hard of hearing when we're about to teach a hairy ape some manners. You frickin' racist! Ha! Simmer down, little one. No harm meant. Look, you're new here. Just try some of the local catch. Knucklehead trout are a local delicacy. Wow, that sentence was so hard for me. Alright then, thank you. Look, I have some questions about East Haven you might be able to help me with. I actually don't care. I just wanted to do that so we could show off a part of the game, which is the people around here will comment on dwarves and halflings, like the smaller races, and then you can, like, respond by getting angry, and they give you a knucklehead trout. We can sell that. I've played the beginning of this a little bit. I didn't play this as a kid, actually. Baldur's Gate I did, like, one of my favorite games ever. But Icewind Dale, I don't even know if I knew about it until I was older. Apparently my brother played it, though. But Icewind Dale I didn't play until I was an older lad. I played this beginning section. I've gotten through the first big dungeon. And that's about it. I've started the second one. But yeah, here we go! There's a lady. A strange blue-skinned woman. We'll talk with her with Cuff at first to see what happens. The woman has the skin of like the surface of a lake, light green hair, and delicate features, like that of an elf. At your approach, she begins to sing a soft, flowy song, like the sound of a great undersea current, but you have no idea why the song reminds you of that. And the moment the song passes, and the feeling passes, the woman looks at you hopefully. I'll be on my way. I don't understand you, but my elf should, which is I'm an elf.
I'm ready to do adventuring.
I think.
And stuff.
I'm about to sneeze. Help. Oh, nope, I'm a half-elf. Possum, what are you? I know I made somebody an elf. Was it Possum? How can I tell? How did I even learn that I'm a half-elf? Oh, it's there. Yeah, Possum's an elf. We'll have Possum talk to her then.
Of course.
I love Possum's character voice. Yep. Okay. As one elf to another, I ask that you speak the tongue of those who walk upon the land. What has brought you home from the lake, sister? Oh, that's just my special elf thing. It's not even that I understand her. I just ask her to speak common. That's kind of racist of me. Let's do it. Abba! Shalom, shalom. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Let's give you a good old-fashioned shout-out. Yes, greetings, shalom. Dustin, Shabbat, shalom. Yes. Hello to everyone. Yep, the woman looks pained, but she does not respond. Begone from here, spirit! If you're seen on these shores again, plaguing the townsfolk, I'll see you gutted like a fish. Now go! I like this one. Perhaps some steel will teach you to speak up when your betters address you. God damn, these old games. When you want to be a jerk, you really can me. That's not, are you the woman that Joan sees in his dreams? Joan? Yes, Joan. Are you the woman from his dreams, aren't you? You are the woman from his dreams, aren't you? Yes, yes. Have your eyes fallen upon him? Do you know where it is he walks? Yes, I spoke to him recently. He sees you in his dreams, but he doesn't know what you want of him. What do you want? I am of the calling, Elisa of the Sky's Mirror. My heart is Joan's, but he cannot see me in the flesh, or else I will become as the currents upon the shore. A gift do I have for him, from one of his blood long ago, who also held my heart, but not as Joan holds it now. A gift? What is it? Give it to me. Many reflections of the moon have come and gone since the day in which one of the blood of Joan fell beneath the waters of the lake. He fought the last of the great white serpents that swam upon the northern winds, the great Queen Mother Iskrak, who now lies without life on the bed on the lake. A promise was made, and I must honor it. The one from whom Joan comes as I see his blade return to those of his blood, of the Queen Serpent Iskrak drank his life. She did, but not before he dealt her a mortal blow. From the depths of the lake I have brought the fire-shaped steel that ended her life. It is intended that it belong to Joan now. Or belong of Joan now. Peace be with you, yes. Shalom, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, Abba. How are you doing? So you wish to return the sword of Joan's ancestors to him? But you cannot, because the sight of you will make you stream away into the water. What a predicament! It is one of the laws of the lands beneath the lake's mirror. Will you give this to Joan? and tell him my heart? My songs are his. My heart is his. Why do you love the guy? What did he do? He just stands and looks out into the lake. And you're all like, oh, Joanne, you frickin'... Ah! Alright, I'll return the blade to him. Here, then. I entrust this to you, keeping until your path crosses with that of Joanne. Return when you have given it to him. I must know it's found its way back home. Yeah, I'll come back with your stupid sword. It's broken anyways. It's freaking... What? You want to give him a broken sword? He's a fisherman. What's he going to do, even if the sword wasn't broken? A shattered blade laid in the breast of Iskret, the last of the dragon monarchs. Matriarchs. Okay, cool. It's a cool sword. Spine of the world. It was wielded by Icewind, a distant ancestor of Joan, the fisherman in East Haven. Well, that's just crazy sauce. But yeah, I didn't mention like all my proficiencies and stuff. I don't think I should. Basically, Bad Sad's good at walking up and hitting things with his axe or a morning star. And Dunstan is also good at hitting things with a warhammer. Grog is really good with hitting stuff with his two-handed sword. Well, Koff is actually better with his short swords and dual wielding, but he needs to level that up a little bit more before it's actually too effective. Possum's good with darts, and I'm good with the sling. There you go. And we have good stats. Those are the important things. Joking, comb your hair. Who? Who's gonna comb his hair? Me? What? Why are you telling me to comb your hair? Why do I need to comb my hair? I don't need to do anything. You're not my mom. Or are you? Doing much better. Just doing my best to rest, sleep, trying to catch up on Dallas. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing? I'm doing great. We're playing Icewind Dale. Back again. Forgot something last time we spoke. Just want to ask you some questions. No, wait a minute. Oops, wrong person. Here we go. Hey. Oh, greetings to you again. Forgot something the last time we spoke? Joan, I think I found the reason for the dreams you're having. Eh? You're not playing up on a man's hopes, are you? I'd be grateful for just one night of peace. The woman in your dreams is a sea spirit, Joan. Her kind speak through song, which is why you couldn't understand her. A sea spirit? What does she want, then? Why the dreams? She is one of the spirits of the lake that seek to lure men to their death, Joan. The dreams are bait. I love that's one of our responses. You can give your possessions to me if you wish. I will see that they're disposed. This lady's going to hunt you down and eat you, so give me all your money. It'll be fine. Nah, we won't do that to her. Her name is Elysia. We're also all good characters, so. Speaking through dreams is one of the talents of her race. She speaks to you because she loved one of your ancestors and has carried a promise for him for many, many years. One of my ancestors? Why come to me, then? Your features remind her of him, and your heart is as strong, if not stronger. She has come to love you, but she cannot let you see her in the flesh. She wishes to give you something that belonged to your ancestor, if you would take it. What? He's got a stronger heart? Prove it. All he seems to do to me is just lament the fact that he's got weird dreams. Spirits, I quit drinking a long time ago. Okay. Well, that's good. Oh. No, seriously, that's good. I've never drank myself personally because there's addiction issues in my family, so my way of dealing with that was never start. So, understand. I will. Of course I will. Sorry, it's a bit much to lay upon a fisherman all at once. I'd be honored to accept anything she wishes me to have. Sweet. Well, here you go, then. It's the blade of your ancestor used against Israk, the last of the white dragon matriarchs. It lay over the dragon's heart for almost a century at the bottom of the water. Scary it will. Know that Eliza loves you and your dreams don't trouble you no more. By the spine of the world, even shattered, this blade's a wonder. But no more dreams, you said. Well, I'll miss them, actually. Her son's beautiful. Simply beautiful. I'll tell her, Joe. Farewell. You nerd. First you're like, make the dreams stop. And then you're like, keep on having more dreams. Make up your mind, you frickin' piece of crap. We'll go back to this lady. We'll talk to her. She'll give us the smooch on our cheek or whatever. Probably not. She's in love with that dude. Possum was talking to her.
Withies!
Wivvies! Gotta love Possum's voice. Yes, I've returned the blade. You have my gratitude. Please take this shaped piece of sand which I've taken from the bed of the lake. I've heard that those who walk upon the land value such things. Heck yeah, I do. It's a pearl? Sweet, I could sell that for money. What the heck was that sound? Pearls consist of layers of agonite. Agonite is they formed around a bit of grit or another irritant inside oysters. Wow, what a way to describe a pearl. Oh, she's fading out of existence. That's what's happened. And now she's gone. Well, here we go. There's also another thing over here. I like how I said this game's more combat oriented, and here we are just fighting stuff. Okay, I believe I know what this one is. Damn, people are getting caught. That was something very common in this time.
Fine by me.
Pick this lock. Thank you, Koth. Then turn invisible. Sweet, Koth is really good at turning invisible. Which is important because there's a frickin' wolf in here! There was a wolf in there, but God, we decimated it. Poo! The bones of these knucklehead trout have spilled out on their overturned barrel and onto the floor. Several of the bones appear to be whatever. Awesome.
Jordan.
Lenora! I'm so sorry I couldn't put you in the game, Lenora. I could only put in 6 people. But I'll give you a shout out. There you go. Oh, hey there, Ryan. Icewind Dale Classic. Recently tried a playthrough where I had ChatGPT make the decisions for dialogue, formation, and equipment purchase while I played it. Definitely makes you change it. Oh my god, that sounds incredible. I wish I thought of something like that. Okay, ChatGPT, what do I say here? Damn, that's so cool. Here, we're just playing with the... I made all my YouTuber friends in here, so we have Bad Sad, who's in the chat right now, and Dunstan's in the chat too, and that's Grog Games and Cough at all of them. That's me over there, in the way back. The channel links are in the description too. Of course, Lenora. Poor thing, that wolf had broken into that person's house and chased him away. Which you would have known if we talked to him first. But we did it. We just broke into his house and killed a wolf. Doing that out of order is my favorite way of doing it because it's just so fun. But we'll talk to him now. Oh, thank the gods! Whoever you are, you picked the perfect time to wander by. I could really use some help. My name's Bedsaid, and who may you be? The name's Apsel. But please, we don't have time for pleasantries. I need your help. What's your problem? A wolf somehow got into my workshop and is tearing the place apart. It attacked me as I was opening shop this morning. I was so startled by the sight of the beast that I accidentally broke the key of the lock off in the lock while trying to get away. Now I can't even get back in. Well, what do you want me to do about it? I'd be most grateful if you could go in there and get rid of the stupid thing for me. It's not stupid. You're stupid. Then I can get back to my scrimshaw. Of course, you'd have to find a way to get the door open first. Alright, we'll take care of the thing. We've already did it, actually. Sincerely, thank you. The door to the shop is just around the corner here. Please get rid of that demonic canine as soon as possible. Dude, it's just a wolf. Alright, we did it. That's kind of silly. Ah, my friend, the wolf is no more. I'm a happy man. I am now a happy man. Thank you for helping me. Here's a little something for your trouble. Thank you. What did you give me, you piece of... A scrimshaw. Oh, we got Aspel's dagger. Alright, we'll toss that to Grog, because I think this is like a... Yeah, this is a +1 dagger? Did we... No, not Grog. We want to toss that to Cough. Okay, Cough. That's a worse Thako. What if I put it on here, though? What if I put it on... That's 22 to 28 as opposed to 22 to 26. What if I do it here? Nope, it's just worse. We're not good with daggers. We don't use daggers here. Alright. Well, we don't need to go into every door and stuff. You did the same thing to Skyrim, and it's fun. It's surprising how many games you can do that with, since you don't need mods. Just tab back and forth between the game and browser to the browser and have it decide. I need to mess around with more stuff like that. I honestly just haven't used like ChatGPT or all that stuff all too much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Nightbot, for kicking in and telling people. But yes, if you're watching and enjoying and haven't already, appreciate if you showed that sub and like button some love and tickle that notification bell or whatever they call it these days. This is the temple. The temple gives us some lore, but it's nothing too important from what I remember. There is like a barbarian king who died here, and the person who watches over the temple thinks he was an idiot. Like, he sacrificed himself to save people, but he should have stayed in the fight. Kind of a thing. And, like, the reason he thinks he's an idiot is because, like, that barbarian king saw a vision of the war god Tempest. And, like, the priest there thinks it's like, that was a vision that they would have won the fight, and he should have kept fighting. So he sacrificed himself, like, without needing to. So there you go. You tried using JetGPT yet? You press Alt Spacebar and it'll open a ChatGPT window. It might work better. Ooh, interesting. You would need to run the game in windowed mode though. Yeah. But still, kind of cool that you can do that. Let's go into this house. We have to talk to a person. Wow, we got all... Get off me, nerds! Oh, wait a minute. There's something we should do before we do that. No, wait a minute. Let's break into the house. Let's do this one in order. I know a little bit about this game. I still haven't beaten it. But, did you beat the games when you did that with the ChatGPT thing? Because that's cool. Here we go. Let's talk... Oh, that's Hrothgar. Oh, we can, like, break into his chest and stuff.
Is that
like
all?
Which, why not? I should have made Koff evil, because he tends to go evil in these D&D games, but Koff is chaotic.
Fine by me.
Fine by me. Oh no! He can see me! What's my special... Oh, I can set a snare. I didn't think it could set a snare as a swashbuckler. But I think my thing as a swashbuckler, because each of the kits... so a swashbuckler is a thief, and then you can choose like a kit, like a specialization for your thief. But there's always a downside. So the swashbuckler gets everything that the thief gets, plus these advantages, but doesn't get the backstab or sneak attacks if you're playing with 3E rules, which I'm not sure if the original Icewind Dale had 3E rules, but the Enhanced Edition does have 3E rules for backstabbing and things. This is 2nd edition. So the original Icewind Dale was 2nd edition. But you can choose 3E just for sneak attacks, which I like a little bit better. So like the difference for people who don't know. In 2nd edition, I think maybe 1st edition, but don't quote me on that. I know like literally nothing about 1st. But in 2nd edition, a rogue could do additional damage with a backstab if they attacked a target when they were stealthing. And the issue with this is you could only stealth out of combat unless you were a shadow dancer, which I'm not sure if you could be a shadow dancer in the actual tabletop. This whole kit thing's a little bit different in the video game version than the actual tabletop, how they handled the kit thing, or like the specialization for your class or whatever. But in any case, without being a shadow dancer, you can only stealth once into a combat, so you'd only get one backstab off, and it did good damage for sure. I did a lot of damage, but it's sort of like your one-time nuke, and then you're just kind of like a weaker fighter at that point. But thieves, well, I think, yeah, they're called thieves, not rogues in this. Their strong suit was their thieving skills, not so much that they were like a DPS. They were the only ones in this edition that could like pick locks or stealth and things like that. Well, not stealth. There are some other classes that could like stealth. And to be fair, there's like a handful of other classes that could like maybe stealth or whatever. But a thief can do all that stuff. So it is like their strong suit, as opposed to like being DPS like they are now. But in 3rd edition, they added sneak attack. So you didn't have to be in stealth, you just had to be attacking something that one of your allies was attacking. And like if they weren't focused on you, then you would do sneak attack damage, which meant that you could get sneak attacks off more readily. They lowered sneak attack damage over backstab damage. Ta-da! I picked the lock. And he didn't even know because I was invisible. Ta-da! We broke into all his stuff. And the other thing is you got crippling strikes in 3rd edition. So your sneak attacks didn't just do more damage. They also inflicted like debuffs on your enemies. So that's like the difference. Basically, with backstab, once per combat you can do lots of damage. I did mention the Shadow Dancer, but one of the Shadow Dancer's drawbacks is that it does less backstab damage. So it basically turns you into like a 3.5 rogue at that point. Let's loot the things. What's in here? Arrows, a short bow. Awesome. Let's get this stuff in here too. It's a note. And the note says, to thieves, haha. If you read this note, then you're obviously a thief to come to rob me of my hard-won riches. Sorry to disappoint you. Did you really think I'd keep my valuables in such an obvious and unguarded place? Consider this note in warning. I do not care much for those who would poke their nose where it does not belong. And anyone caught practicing thievery in this town of East Haven shall answer to me. I'll copy that note. I don't care, man. I just stole all your stuff. Well, I just stole his bow and things. He clearly has more stuff, but still. Is that a displacer beast hide over there? What the heck is that? I never noticed that before. But yeah, like I said, enjoying it. Awesome. Like I've said before, this one I didn't play as a kid. Baldur's Gate definitely did. Icewind Dale I played when I was in my 20s. Because I got like a collection of like Planescape Tournament, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and all that from GameStop. Because GameStop, I mean, the surprising thing isn't GameStop. Like, GameStop sells games. But GameStop had a digital store for a while, so I got digital copy of those games. And then the store no longer exists, so I lost everything and had to buy them again. But I think I got everything on the anthology, except Temple of Elemental Evil. But you can get all that on Good Old Games. That's where we're playing this game right now. And I definitely recommend Good Old Games because you own your stuff there. They've talked about they have offline installers so you can download stuff without being connected to their servers. So like if something happens to your account or whatever, you can still download the game on like your system. That is just freaking great. I don't know how that stuff works, but yeah, it's more akin to buying a physical copy where like companies can't take that away from you. Steam, not the case. Steam goes down, you lose all your games on Steam. I still get a lot of stuff on Steam, I'm just saying.
Watch me go. Well met, friend, and welcome to my home. Make yourselves comfortable, but try not to break anything. Many of these curiosities that you see lying about have sentimental value.
I see. Well, I just stole your bow. You fool! You sentimental value didn't strike me as a sentimental type.
Oh, they're all remembrances of my adventuring days.
Why are you like,
Trinkets and the
oh,
like that I picked up here and there.
Dunstan?
More keepsakes than valuables, really. Leftovers from my days of fortune and glory.
Alright, this guy is like a level 20 adventurer, so... Oh, this is something that I learned about 2nd edition that I didn't know. Because I was looking up the differences so I could explain stuff to people. I break everything! Bad, sad, smash! I mean, you can. You have the strength for it. My god. Your character is a beast. What was I going to say? I was saying something and I promptly forgot the things. Oh yeah, I was looking up stuff. So in 2nd edition D&D, max level's 20, like it is now, but you only got hit points up to level 10. Apparently at level 10, your character stopped gaining HP, which is super strange to me. They did that so you didn't just get like a ridiculous amount of health, and it kept things more challenging. But yeah, a thing to consider though is the original D&D was made as a war game, like, you know, a combat focused game. So Gary Gygax was heavily inspired by other war games, such as like Chainmail, which is a medieval war game. Apparently, this is just one thing I saw online, the first role-playing game was a heavily modded version of Chainmail. Can't say that one way or the other. D&D is credited as the first role-playing game, though. So, and it still is more combat focused, particularly 1st and 2nd edition. 3rd edition's where you start to see like more skills for your characters and starts to go into more roleplay. So, looks like you had more than your share of glory, if not fortune.
I've seen my share of fortune as well.
I know.
Rest assured. I beheld more treasure than most kings. I
You
believe.
put it on some sunglasses over there, Bad said, like, I know.
But it wasn't for coins that I fought and bled all those years. It was
What?
for something grander, more powerful than mere riches. Adventuring is something that is in your blood, not in your purse.
Okay, whatever you say, dude. This guy is like the stereotypical adventurer. I think he's like lawful neutral or something. I wonder what class. Like, I think he's a lawful neutral fighter or something from his getup. I could see paladin, but he doesn't give me lawful good vibes. He's like more in it for the sake of like the adventuring. But this is Wizards of the Coast. I guess Baldur's Gate, when Baldur's Gate was made in 99, Wizards of the Coast had already taken over Dungeons and Dragons. But, like, that was BioWare. I think this one was more official, done by Wizards of the Coast, but don't quote me on that. It definitely plays more like this. This feels more like a stereotypical, I don't mean that in a bad way. It just seems like this is like, hey, this is our D&D game. This is why you should play the tabletop, kind of a thing. I love it for it. I like Icewind Dale. I didn't like it as much when I played it in my 20s as opposed to Baldur's Gate. I liked it fine. I liked the role-playing stuff, though. And really, what I didn't like is, like, we make our own party here. I liked getting to know the characters in Baldur's Gate, and I like getting to know the characters in a role-playing game. And I still do. But I actually do appreciate being able to make our own party now, because now I can throw you guys in the game. And that's its own kind of fun. Well said. I too heeded a similar call of adventure.
Indeed. Well then, this might interest you. I'm putting together an expedition of sorts, one which would surely provide opportunities for both fortune and glory. This is the business I wish to speak to you about.
Alright. Really, tell me more about
We've
this
received
expedition.
word from Kaldahar, our neighbors to the south, that evil forces are stirring nearby in the spine of the World Mountains.
Oh no.
I am organizing and leading a party from Easthaven south to Kaldahar Valley to investigate.
Okay.
You look to be capable enough. Perhaps you'd like to join us. What say you?
Sounds exciting.
Excellent. Glad to have you on board. I plan to assemble the rest of the expedition and set out for Kaldahar within a few days.
Okay.
With storms brewing in the mountains, I'd rather we depart sooner. But there are matters that require my attention here about town.
What sort of matters?
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe you can help. Pomab, the local shopkeeper, has recently expressed concern over the rapidly thinning stock of his store.
Who? Palma? Oh, wasn't that the guy who sold fish and stuff? We'll try to talk to him.
He's been complaining that the regular caravan from Caer Dineval is long overdue, and that if they don't arrive soon, he's sure to be out of business.
Okay.
Now, normally I take Pomab's whining with a grain of salt, but with heavy snows on the way, it would be best to make sure that caravan makes it through.
So what is it
I
you
want
need
you
me
to
to do?
find that caravan. Leave town by way of the South Bridge and scout the hills west of Loch Dinnershire, between Easthaven and Caer Dineval. Caravans always stick
Okay.
close to the shoreline this time of year.
Okay.
Once you find it, see the caravan safely to Easthaven. In the meantime, I'll assemble the rest of the expedition and make the final plans for our journey.
Heck yeah.
Return here as quickly as you can. We must make for Kaldahar Pass while the weather is favorable. Good luck. Safe journey.
Thank you. I don't feel bad that I stole your stuff. I'd do it again. There we go. We have lots of arrows. And Grog actually has a bow. Right here, yeah. I forget, because, like, in this edition, or at least in this game, there's a Berserker, which is another kind of fighter kit. And a Barbarian is technically a fighter kit in this. And they're similar. The Barbarian's rage functions differently than the Berserker's rage. Let's see. The rage lasts for 5 rounds, plus a +4 to strength and constitution, so you get more health. But it's not temp HP or something like in later editions of D&D. That gives you more health, but you lose it when your rage goes away and it can kill you. -2, +2 versus spell, as well as immunity to charm hold, fear maze, stun, sleep, confusion, and level drain. That is so good. One of the bad things about this edition was level drain. So level drain is a bitch. I'm not sure if the Berserker Rage does that same thing. Now I don't know the differences. Gregory has 40% of the kills of the party. That's almost half. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Hold on. Okay, we're good. I clicked a thing and it went away. Let's see. That's half. Oh, dang. Bad Sad hasn't killed a thing yet. But that's okay. Bad Sad is a super tank. And what about you? Nothing for Dunstan either. Cough? Cough also has 40%. There's only one person. Yeah, that's 40, 40, 80. So there's a person with 20 or two people with 10%. 59% of the experience has come from Cough, though. Damn. That's crazy. That's 40% of the total kills, but only 26% of the experience. What about you? Me? The possum hasn't killed anybody. So that leaves me. Wow. I'm actually doing some work with my sling. I say that. It's one kill. I wasn't looking at total kills. That's so crazy. Alright, what do these little kids have to say? I won't read everything. Is that a real blade? Okay, cool. Nothing is basically what they have to say. We could go to the shop. We're actually pretty well on stuff because we did a little bit of an exploity thing where we loaded in and we bought things and stuff and then exported the characters. I just kind of do that because the starting money can vary drastically to the point of like you can get everything that you need in some playthroughs and then sometimes you can't. This ended up that we couldn't. If we had gone through with our first playthrough, we could afford to fully kit up Bad Sad. And there's one other person. Bad Sad and Dunstan, I think. Everyone else I couldn't afford to get anything for.
Pie.
Let's see. Bad Sad. I don't know. Didn't know that little shortcut. Interesting. Also nice to learn the shortcut. Don't press Alt, Left, Shift, and Numlock unless you want to. I'm scared. Apologies, I just woke up and slow moving. That's okay, Abba. Don't think you have to meet that trader. If you did, would you remember him? Which one? Don't think you have met? I think I have. The Pamba was in the whatever, the fishmonger. We talked to him. What is this? More barbarians coming to my shop? No doubt with nothing to barter but more wolf pelts and polished stones. Very well, let's get this over with. What do you want? Okay. Barbarians? I think you're mistaken, friend. Am I now? I do not think so. All of you Northerners are the same to me. Smelly and barbaric. Keep pushing it. I'll show you just how barbaric I can be. How dare you speak to me in such a manner? Do you know who I am? Yes, you're a pompous little man who runs a little shop in a little town at the arse end of Faerun. Humph. I am Pomeb Alchemist here. Oh, we're meeting him now. It's this guy. You're right. You're right, Dunstan. We haven't met him. Royal Diplomatic Envoy of Kalmashan, and appointed overseer of the Northern Caravan routes. Sure. Sure, and I'm the King of Mithril Hall. Ha! Your poor attempts at sarcasm is an obvious sign of your lowly birth. I'll have you know that I am the third cousin to the Pasha himself. not to mention a royal courtier in good standing. You're in such good standing, Kalishman, Kalamishan. They said it earlier, and I forget it now. Kalimshan. Then what in the nine hells are you doing all the way up here, Icewind Dale? The Pasha asked me to accept this post of the overseer of the Northern Kherson routes as a personal favor. Oh, you mean you're banished? I would not expect someone of your station to understand such matters. Now, if you do not mind, buy something or leave. Fine, what do you have for sale, you piece of shit? Let's sell our quarterstaffs. There's not a single character here that uses a quarterstaff. I should make a monk at some point. We can sell this dagger too, because we don't really use that. And we'll sell the note of, hey, you stole from us. Brilliant. Just brilliant. And the knucklehead trout. What does this chainmail do? Armor class 5? Oh, there's different armor classes versus stuff. So that's a 4. That's a better. 3 versus slashing. 3 versus piercing missile. 2 versus crushing. Oof. So yeah, the split mail's better. It's just better. Can I get... Oh, that's possum. I want me. I can't wear hide armor? Pfft, that sucks. Can't even wear studded leather. The best I can do is leather, which I think I'm currently in. Yep. Okay. I'm pretty sure I kitted up everybody as well as I could. Yeah, let's buy some more stuff. Or rather, sell stuff. There we go. The pearl is worth 100. We're so rich now. Everything is copacetic. I think we're good on whatever. You know what? It's going to be very heavy, but let's get some throwing axes for Bad Sad. Not a whole lot, just a handful. There we go. 4 will be fine. See? That's so expensive. I mean, so heavy. Bad Sad is strong. It's like all his weight right there. That's okay. Now we have some throwing axes, so Bad Sad has some capabilities. That's the thing about this game, by the way. And I do not think it's this way in the tabletop. And this
I'm
game,
listening. I'll take care of it.
you can get proficiencies and stuff. The tabletop, that's the same too. But in this, there's the axe proficiency. The axe proficiency is one of the best because it gives you proficiency in a two-handed weapon, two-handed axes. Gives you proficiency in one-handed battle axes, and it gives you a range proficiency in throwing axes. Other stuff like swords. Swords are divided up into long swords and short swords, and then daggers. Daggers are also like regular daggers or throwing daggers. So yeah. Yeah, I can steal stuff from him. I'm definitely going to do that right now. Yeah, he's easy to remember because he provokes a punch to the face. Let's steal some of his things. First, let's see if we detect any traps here. Nothing. Alright, let's steal his stuff. Ooh. Heck yeah, we just got a lot of things.
I'll take care of it.
It's pretty awesome when you're a thief. Did that impact our reputation? We don't want that to get too low too fast, because then guards just attack us in town and it sucks. Okay. We have the Takasari gem. That's Agronite? So that's like the same stuff as pearls? Okay. Let's give our scrolls over to Possum over there. I like to buy something. Here, buy back the stuff that I just stole from you. And a high quality dagger? We don't use daggers, so... Yeah, that's the same as that one. There you go. See? We gave it back. We're not thieves. Okay. We could buy some more, like, arrows or whatever. Not sure what ranged weapon Dunstan can have. But I guess his dexterity is the same as his strength. So he'd just be equally as fine. Maybe we should poke around the shop a little bit. See what we can have. We have some throwing axes for... Maybe we should just get a crossbow. No, we just bought all those throwing axes, but they're so heavy. That's only 20. 20, like, brings us from 76 to 156. Like, what the heck is that nonsense? Whatever. At least we're proficient in it. Yeah, so we'll... Oh, I guess we'll just keep that for now.
Right then.
But we'll see. What can Dunstan get? He has his warhammer. I can't get any of the crossbows. I could get a sling. Alright, I'll get a sling. And some bolts. Or some bullets. What can... You have a bow. You could get a crossbow. I want to get a crossbow for Bad Sad for sure. Let's see. I scraped the Icewind Dale maps from the game and imported them into a virtual tabletop for a D&D game to recreate the story of Icewind Dale. Players are loved it since they never played the old... That is so cool. How did you do that? I know you just said like you got the files and stuff, but that's so cool. I'd love that, to play this as an actual tabletop. You got your range stuff. Okay, we're good. So we'll throw the sling on, even though it kind of sucks for you. That's fine. Now everyone has some range capability. The thing about berserkers too is that they can't use range weapons, so it's nice that we have that. The barbarian, actually, they may have bumped this up, because I remember the reason why I didn't play barbarian, I played berserker in Baldur's Gate, is like the barbarian's rage has such a big drawback. But here it doesn't look like there's anything. Like the berserker's rage does have a drawback. Well, there is the drawback of we have a -2 penalty to armor class. I'm not sure if that +2 bonus is a good thing or a bad thing. Steel, that is super strong. We can't use it a whole lot of times, but that rage mood, whew, we're going to be kicking so much butt. And like, Grog is faster than other characters. I forgot that.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, see, like, if we both move at the same time, yeah, Grog just outpaces everyone. That's so good. That sounds great, yeah. I've done the same thing for the old Fallout games and such. Those assets are much better than what most people can make. That's so cool, Ryan. I would love to play those things. We have 8 people watching right now. Thank you so much, everyone. I haven't said this in a while. This will probably be the last time I say it on the stream as well. If you're enjoying this stream and haven't already, appreciate if you showed that sub and bell button some love. Just slap it around a bit like it owes you money. Let's go into old Jed's house. Talk to this bastard. Who do we want? We've had bad sets, talked to a lot of people. Dunstan, you're going to talk to him. Or grunt at him, rather. Hey there, matey. How are you doing? Ooh. This is Dunstan talking, so I'm just going to grunt his lines. That translates to, woo, been hitting the sauce lately, old man. Oh, there's a need to be mean about it. There's no need to be mean about it. It's a real problem for me, you see. I need me wine to fish. It's a matter of life and death, matey. Well... Oh, wait a minute. It's Dunstan. I almost forgot. Too bad, old man. You're a withered husk of a man, and it's no one's fault but your own. Farewell. I'm not going to support this alcoholic by getting him alcohol. Screw that. I need to play the old Fallout games more. God, freaking Grog and Cough just outran everyone. So everyone else, like, took the long way. I know I said I wasn't going to go into this temple, but I forgot Dunstan's a cleric. So Dunstan has a special thing to say to this lady. So let's give it a shot. I think he's a different... Yeah, we're a different religion. Dunstan's a priest of Tyr. These are priests of Tempest. So let's see what happens. Hello, my name is Akalia. I am an initiate here at the Temple of Tempest. I help Avrad maintain the temple armory and perform rituals. Well met, Akalia. I'm Dunstan. You're an initiate in the Temporean faith, eh? Didn't realize the Lord of Battles was so popular. And Tempest is revered by a great deal of the barbarian tribes up here. They call them Tempos. We're immigrants, see a lot of conflict and violence in these parts, and people want to make sense out of it all. Arr! And what sense can be made out of it all? It's actually part of a simple truth that we Temporians believe. Conflict is all around us, and every man and woman has something that he or she believes in, which is he or she will die to promote or preserve. Tempest tells us that we should live for something of importance. If we kill, if we die, the same. We preach that conflict and war are vital to mankind's existence. I thought Dunstan would have something special to say, but I don't think he can. It's just we can agree, we can be like, your religion's a joke, or, oh, okay. Bye. Well, Dunstan's gonna... Well, Tyr... Here's the thing about Tyr. Tyr is a war god in a Viking mythos. But he's a very benevolent god. He's like a god of justice and doing the right thing. Very much like a paladin god. Like, Tyr was the one who sacrificed his hand so they could capture Fenrir and the chains. So, with that, like, I think Tyr, or I think it's Tyr, Tioa. I'm trying to remember how you pronounce it. But yeah, Tyr, it's like conflict is kind of inevitable. But I think it's like tempered with stuff. I think overall, it's the first one matches up. It's like, even if we don't like the fact that it's happening, conflict is pretty inevitable. Exactly. That's why East Haveners practice the Temporian faith, perform rituals for the Lord of Battles. Understand. Farewell! I like how I said this game's more combat focused, and we've gotten into like 2 fights. And it's been like 2 hours almost. Well, that's about to change. Oh yeah, there's this Snowdrift Inn, and we can like talk to the elf and stuff in there. Elf is more like flavor text, so I'm not sure if there's a quest in here. Let's go explore it real quick, just in case there's like a quest or whatever. Grog can't succeed because he keeps running into the freaking bad set. Bad set's literally holding Grog back, but in a good way, because if he didn't, Grog would be so far ahead of the party.
Not a problem.
And Bad set's like, hold your horses, hang out with us. And Greg's like, let me go! Yes, remember, please keep pressing that like and sub button. Oh, thank you so much, Abbott. Just 60 more, you'll have 800. Yes, we're so close! Which reminds me to say, we're currently working on a channel goal. I mean, 800 subs, definitely. I wanna hit that. We're so flipping close. But also we're working on being monetized as a channel, and we're super close. YouTube has it broken up into tiers, so the one where you can do fan monetization, which is basically super chats and members for your channel. You only need like 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours, and something about videos. I think 3 videos in the last year. And the only thing we have left is the watch hours, and thanks to you guys, we're almost there. We just need 1,000 more, and slightly under that. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I really do appreciate this. I actually didn't mention this. My channel had a birthday recently. So my channel anniversary was a few days ago. I've been doing YouTube kind of on and off for 9 years, which is very crazy for me to think about. So I haven't done anything like special for it, and I don't know if I will per se, but there you go. Dunstan's. Greetings, traveler. The name's Quimby, and welcome to my inn. You're enthusiastic. Hear anything lately? Actually, yes, the whole town's been talking about the upcoming expedition to the spine of the world. Excitement! Cool. Thanks for the information. Bye. Actually, we should rest. We should alter my spells. So Possum's got... Oh. Possum, we need to learn magic for you. We got all those scrolls and things. We're not going to save Scum. We're just going to save now. And Possum, 1 attempt for each of these scrolls. Because, like, you have a chance of failing. So we'll see. Write the magic. We succeeded. Write the magic. We succeeded. Awesome RNG. So now we have more spells in our kit. Did we want to... Sleep is different. Actually, no, it's not too different than it is in 5E. No, it is a little bit. Because it's hit dice. It impacts up to 2d4 hit dice. Monsters with 5 or more hit dice are unaffected. So sleep is great for early game, and then literally becomes useless later on. So we got our identify, which will ready as we need it. I don't remember how I rest in this game, but I know you can rest in camp and stuff. Dunstan spells are... I mean, Possum's okay. This can, like, recreate anything. But this is a wild mage thing, so it has a chance to fail or do something absolutely horrible to us. So that's fun. Ooh, happy channel birthday. Thank you. And thank you, Lenore. Thank you both. Do we want that right now? It's a fun spell for sure. But I think, honestly, having one more cast of Chromatic Orb is going to be better. I have Sunscorch, but I also have Chromatic Orb here. I think I should have two. Yeah. These are really good right now for anti-mage stuff, interrupting spells, and we don't really have an archer. We have Koth, and Koth is good because of his dexterity, but has no points in shortbow, which we probably should fix. Nilyar! Welcome to the stream, friend! I'm sorry I didn't make you in this game, but we could only have 6 people. Feel so bad for the people left behind. But thank you so much for dropping by, bud. How are you doing? Oh, and I also haven't done this. I won't do my full spiel. I'm on Blue Skies, same as my YouTube, Taoist Dragon. So you can find me there. And that's my Discord if you want to join that community. There we go. Oh, I hit a spell. We're good on magic, I believe. We should be. Well, Dunstan. I like the stuff that Dunstan's got, and no one else has magic. Okay. Let's rest up. And I'm an Avenger Druid, which I did mention, but the Avenger gets like. It's like the souped up Druid. It's like if you're going to be a Druid and you want to be like the most vanilla or kind of like pure Druid as you can be, go Avenger. Especially in Baldur's Gate, in the video games, they removed a lot of the Druid specific spells, so they just were like weaker clerics. With shape-shifting, but shape-shifting, I love it, but shape-shifting also wasn't too strong. Avenger fixes that. You do have limitations on your armor and your strength and con, which are big hits, but you get access to a bunch of mage spells to compensate for stuff, including like greater invisibility, so you have like a sanctuary type spell to keep stuff from hitting you, and like lightning bolt, and like all this damage stuff, and you get like shape shifts into like you can turn into a wyvern, a baby wyvern, but still, and like a sword spider is my personal favorite form because sword spiders have haste, so you attack like 10 times around and you're just super fast, so it's like really powerful. It doesn't overcome magic resistance, so that's an important thing about shapeshifting in general, but none of the druid shapeshifts do that. The other one that I would recommend for druid is probably the summoner one. And just not doing the base one because, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. In Icewind Dale, it's actually a lot different. Icewind Dale, the druid is better. You get access to better shapeshifts, and it comes at a better rate. So I actually changed my mind for what I just said. And Baldur's Gate, my recommendation would be that. And Icewind Dale, the default druid, is still a solid option. But I would still recommend the Avenger. How much does a room cost, Quimby? We don't need anything too fancy. The differences between these rooms are how much they heal you, and we're literally just trying to get our spell slots back. Been a while since you played Icewind Dale. Do you like this one there, Nil? I played this as an adult, but I do like it. I didn't like it as much when I first played, but I'm liking it more now. That's like protect the person in the center. We keep bumping into each other. I think I'm going to change this T. I'm going to make it into a line, and we're just going to be the line. My God, stop running into each other, you freaking nerds. There we go, that's better. Talk. Oh, this is an elf. Yeah, she's a beaut. Cool, I'll talk to her. I haven't talked to like anybody.
All right.
Let's see. Well, met again, friends. I'm not your friend, elfling. Any rumors? We're not really going to read their voice. We're just going to speed run this. Yes, the weather stuff is bad happening. That's what they have to say. That's what I remembered. We could steal stuff from her and this inn. I don't really want to rob people, though. We robbed that one guy because he was kind of a jerk. But we're not evil people. That was funny, though, that we robbed that guy and then literally sold to him. And then we'll do... I like to have at least 2 saves. Just something that I learned playing a lot of these games. Yes, they still bump into each other no matter what. You're right, but this will help navigating. There's a lot of tight corridors in this game, so instead of running into the corridor, we'll at least run better. Quick, you have to get to Hrothgar. There's monsters in towns. They almost ate me. Oh no! What are you talking about? You know, it just occurred to me, if Grog had a shield, he would have an AC of, like, -1 right now, which would be fantastic. That one dex does hold Bad Sad back, but not by a whole lot, honestly. We get so much other cool stuff. What's up? Oh my god, Panda Force Gaming! Woo, 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 woo. Welcome to the stream, bud. It's good to see you. How you doing? It's Jordan, right? But yeah, Panda Force. I think I met on Grog's channel. So, but yeah, we go back. Panda does like Minecraft hardcore, which, not to like force myself in there, but it would be fun to do something like that. So if you're looking for people at some point there, Panda, I'd love to do that. But in any case, yeah, how you doing, bud? Quick! We gotta get to Hrothgar! The monsters are in town, they almost ate me! Whoa, slow down there, kid. What are you talking about? Monsters! A whole bunch of them! They came down to the shore while I was fishing. I dropped everything and ran when I saw them, but they did chase me. I thought they were going to eat me, but I guess they were just after my fish. Where are these monsters now? Just over the bridge, down by the lake. My dad told me not to fish so far out by myself, but I can't help it. This is where I catch the big ones. Oh, he's going to kill me when he finds out I've lost today's catch, all because of these stupid monsters. And don't worry, I'll deal with these monsters and get your fish back. I got this. It's good to be the king. That was a bad Duke Nukem. I did a better Duke Nukem before that. Maybe I should have you in the front.
I would be honored. Speak your mind.
Yeah, because you're basically similar stat-wise. There we go. Look at them. Ouch! Those bastards. Let's see, what can I do? Deal with those frickin' archers. Please and thank you.
I suppose I got some time to kill.
I'm here.
How can I help?
I think I can charge at those guys. Really? You're running like over there? Run down this way. At least.
No.
What are these guys
Yes.
doing over here?
Very well.
I don't know what to think. You're not going to hit Bad Sad. Bad Sad is a tanky motherfucker.
Speak your mind.
Okay. Grog. Go after them. God, I love Possum. Okay, should we cast a spell? They've hurt. Oh, it's so little though. Yeah. Well, we'll not use our
I'm ready
magic
to do
just yet.
adventuring and stuff.
Well,
Ready.
I've already
How can I
forgot who I've had target who. Bad set. Attack the thing.
I'll split you in two.
Your command. Onward.
There we go. Stop chasing after them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know what? You go battle mode.
Here they are.
Why not?
Ready.
Do 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 do.
I suppose I got some time to kill.
God, I love Dunstan's voice. Possum's so good. Let's hope you do it. Let's hope you do. I'm doing great. You just got hurt. I think it was Grog. Yeah, Grog got hurt again. It's fine. They're actually rolling really well against Grog. Ouch!
Yes?
Grog is actually taking some damage.
Ready.
Alright. We gotta help him. It's time. You hit that one.
What do you need now?
You hit that one.
Speak your mind.
Grog, don't die. I didn't even hurt them? Oh dear.
How can I help?
I'm scared for Grog. I'm wondering if I should rage or not.
I'm listening. As you wish. Feel my sizzle.
There we go. God damn, Grog. Grog is rolling like crap right now. He should have been able to kill them a lot quicker.
Oh, I see. You pick on the small guy. I'm ready to do adventuring.
You are not small,
I'm
Possum.
here.
You're one of the taller ones here.
I got places to go, monsters to kill.
So
Let's
that's
see.
how it is, eh?
Yeah.
I do
Oh,
pause a
all
lot
right.
in these games. That's just my
Yes.
play style, though. Okay, you're attacking them, you're attacking them.
Speak your mind.
Possum. I mean, Grog
suppose I
took
got
so
some time
much
to kill.
damage.
Oh, cut that out.
Yes.
Cut that out.
To victory. How can I help? Gods grant me strength.
Boom! Who did that crit? Yeah, that was Possum and Dunstan crit that goblin. Oof. Very good. Alright, let's heal you. Yup. And now you're up to full. I think light wounds. It's not variable in this game like it is in modern D&D. Like light wounds is 8. Okay. So I think we literally
Your
healed
command? Very well.
Grog at the buzzard for that. I can pick up a lot of this stuff. Bad said you can also pick up. But you're getting pretty loaded, overloaded
Yeah,
because
that's
those
fine, I
freaking
guess.
throwing axes. Ah!
Yes. At once.
Oh, I forgot. I can hit like the
Speaking
quick loot
forward.
button like this. Okay, healing potion. That's good for Grog to have.
Ready.
You take that money. Short bow, short bow. There, boom. And we got the
How
trout.
can I help? Very
Nice.
well.
We did it. That wasn't too bad. But oof, Grog got hurt quite a bit. Honestly, I feel I will go back to this
I'll be doing the leading now.
because archers versus Bad Sad. Bad Sad has a sword and shield style at 2. So archers are really bad because that's what the sword and shield style does in this. Bonus AC versus missiles. So coming across missiles and stuff, it's better if they start shooting at Bad Sad versus Grog, as we saw right there.
We go.
Grog like lost half his health. Damn. Now that I think about it, that would have killed anyone else in the team. Except these two guys. And Dunstan would have lived with 1 health. That's kind of terrifying. This is a very brutal edition of D&D, though. I'll be doing the leading. You know what? I want to change who's in lead just to hear what they say.
I suppose it was only a matter of time before this happened.
That's so mean. That's so
I'll be doing
funny.
the leading now.
Alright, and then we already did Grog, but I didn't remember what he
I
said.
would be honored.
Okay, that's
I'll
pretty
be
lame.
doing the leading now.
Okay, Dunstan, what are you going to say?
Huh?
Huh? I guess I don't need to do that every time. I can change. Well, let's go in and really shuffle it up if I
I'll
want.
be
Okay.
doing the leading now.
Now, what does Calf say?
What? Me lead?
I'll be doing the leading now.
Last one's Possum.
Good, I couldn't see anything back there anyway.
I'll be doing the leading now. I need a turn.
Dunstan just. Not bad. Getting ready to start recording my grill action. You're going to record you grilling? Oh, heck yeah. That's so cool. I'm all for that. Also, let me know, guys, if you'd like to see me do more Icewind Dale. I wouldn't mind playing more of this game for sure. Maybe doing a full playthrough. I do not know how long the game is, but yeah. I'd be down for that, just playing through with all you guys. It would be a fun experience. That's definitely the fun of this game. And now that I'm older, well, not even that I'm older, but I've changed my mind. I really like the custom characters because it is just so much fun for me to play. It's like, oh, that's Grog, and Grog's doing this, and Possum's doing that, and all that good stuff. I know we just rested, but it might not be a terrible idea. We had to go back into town to turn in the fish quest anyways. And then we'll rest and then we'll head off. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just planning on doing this as like a one-shot, showing off this. Maybe if this gets voted for again. But if people are enjoying this,
Not
yeah,
a problem.
I'd be down to do a series on it. We went to the wrong house. Where's the excuse me, fishmonger's here.
problem.
Okay. But yeah, just let me know if you'd like to see more of this and we can do more. Let me in! My goodness. Grog,
Command.
you'll talk. Wait a minute, it's just Gaspar?
At once.
Let's see. Oh.
Right then.
Oh, I guess we never
Easy
went
as
to that
copper
kid's
pie.
father's house, which makes sense because I remember him freaking out. Let me in.
Is that all?
Well, this isn't it either.
Is that all?
We'll find it. Someday we find it. Would like to see more, of course. This is one of my favorite. It is! Well, that's worth it to me. This is one of your favorite games. I'm glad that I got to include you in it, then. I'm so sorry, Ryan. Oh, wait, your message is pop up. Great tip for grilling. Use Pam on the outside of the food so seasoning sticks and burns the seasoning less before the fat renders. You know, I've actually been doing that recently where I use Pam for stuff.
Watch me
What
go.
is this? She just has a spear in her house? Well, I can't just take that, it's hers. But where the heck is this kid's house? It's Hrothgar, that's Gasper the fishmonger. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we never talked to the kid and he never went back home. It's so funny because Grog is so fast, but he never gets anywhere before us because he just keeps running into us. Oh yeah, the kid's right there. Here we go. Today's your lucky day, boy. Here's your fish, or at least what's left of it. Okay. Now he's going to go back. Let's just follow this kid home. A little bit creepy, very creepy, but then we'll know where the heck he lives. Go on home, kid. We're not stalking you, I swear. Okay, I am stalking you. But you shut up now. This is so weird. I would be so freaked out if I was that kid. It's like, oh, thank you for helping me get my fish back. And you're like, dit, 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 dit. You just, you look behind you. It's like a group of people like, oh my god. And you're like, stop. And they just stop. And they're like, dit, 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 dit. And they're like, falling right after you. Okay, let's talk to you, Casper. We brought your son back home. It's gotta be worth something. Oh, hello again, my friends. I wanted to thank you for looking out for my boy, Damien. He told me about you and the monsters. It was nothing, really. You're too modest. Now what brings you home today? To my home today, okay. Damien, what do you have to say about it, you brat? And thanks you again for getting my fish back. I told my dad about you. That's nice, you piece of garbage. Let's leave. I love that they just run into each other all the time. Let's see. How are we on stuff? We should be pretty good. But might as well, if we're here, sell off some of the stuff we gathered so we have more space. You only have so much weight you can carry. You only have like 8 slots in your inventory. Here we go. Like to buy stuff. Okay, sell the bows and battle axes. I don't need all of them. Sell, 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 sell. It's not much, but it's some money. It's a living. Whoops. And then here, let's put on... Grog should have a potion. We can put on his quick items. And who else has a potion? Cough has a potion, which we'll give to you. I mean, the sad truth is Cough might just be one-shotted by something before he even uses his potion. There we go. 2 saves. I always have 1 save in the town in case something goes catastrophically wrong in the dungeon. Then I can at least always go back, like, to town and then try again. Maybe more prepared or whatever.
Watch me go.
How much does room cost? We still only need the peasant's room. Save us some money, and then we'll do a save. Boom. And we'll do another save. Hopefully that's not a dark screen. It scared me that that YouTube game save was just a dark screen, but that's okay. Off we go.
Watch me go.
I'm watching you go. Grog got ahead of the group. Oh god, he outpaced everybody. They can't even catch him. He's too fast. You must gather your party before venturing forth. That's something that they removed in this game, is you don't have the voice of you must gather your party before venturing forth.
Ready.
Yes? It shall be done.
No, don't go back.
I'm here.
That's not what I was trying to do. I was
Easy
trying to
as
see
goblin
who has
pie.
infravision and not. So, like, Bad Set has infravision, which is why we're all, like, glowing red.
What? You
Possum
expect me
does?
to amuse you or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
I should.
Ready.
Cough doesn't. Dunstan doesn't.
Speak your
Right.
mind.
So I guess out of our party, it's Cough, Dunstan, and Grog do not have infravision. I always thought halflings did have, like, dark vision and stuff, but I guess not. I should be able to turn on group infravision. There we go. Max HP on level up, yes please. Do not know why a lot of this stuff is off, but we'll do that. Only one sleep is fine. I like to choose if I sleep again, even if I'm not fully healed. Heart of Fury, what does that do? Monsters take and deal more damage, give more XP. Deactivate story mode, recommended only for higher level 13 plus parties. Okay. Story mode. Okay, no difficulty. Stuff that I don't care about. Don't melee after depleting one ammo stack. Yes, please. It's a good thing I checked that stuff. Auto pause, we should be fine on those things. Graphics should be great. Okay. What are these sprite outlines? Okay. No. Everything looks fine for the most part. I just like to have group infravision on. If one of us has it, we all have it.
Aye.
There we go.
Right then.
Wolves!
How can I help?
Okay.
Ready.
I'm listening.
Ah! Go get him. Oh, cuff. Use your bow.
What's it to be? I suppose I got some time to kill.
No, you back up.
Done and done.
Your command?
I'm here. Done.
Okay, let's see. You help fight that.
Ready.
You help fight that.
No.
You fight that.
Yes.
You fight that. Nice.
Yes?
I'm ready to do adventuring.
This is scary though.
stuff. Have it thee.
Here they are.
You leave Dunstan alone. He's just a sweet summer child. I mean, Dunstan also has a good AC. I think he has the second best AC in the party. Yeah, 0, 1. Cough is at 2. 8 to the 3. Oh my god, Possum is at 8. 10 is base, by the way. Which is, oof. Like, so how AC works in this edition is you add it to the attack roll, basically. So like Athaka is a chance to hit 20 the hit chance against to hit armor class 0. So if this was a 0, I'd have to roll an 18. But since it's a 3, basically add 3 to that so I can roll a 15 to hit. So, oof. That's a big oofers. I always end up giving range weapons to each character. It typically goes through swarms a bit faster before they can even get to the party, then have the front switch to melee if they get changed. I did actually give everybody a ranged weapon, but I'm still running in with my melee and stuff. I could change back and forth, you're right. I mean, there's a reason I gave them all ranged weapons. You also avoid drawing more enemies into the fight, and you can take them out. Yes, that's a
Not
big
a problem.
advantage. The thing about Grog being so fast is I have to be careful not to draw in more enemies.
Ready.
Okay. But I don't have much
Speak your
ranged
mind.
weapons with him.
listening.
What's it to be? Yeah.
I'm here.
There we go.
I
I mean, it's a very important and valid strat to do range. Didn't I turn on group infravision? I did, right? Because it
How
was
can I help?
okay. So far, so good. Get into the dungeon with us. I should really be scanning for traps with whatever. We have orcs! Orcs! Everybody attack them.
Your command?
Except you. And you.
I
And
suppose I
you.
got some time to kill.
Attack that guy.
die. I'll wash me beard in your blood.
Your doom is at hand.
Ready.
Okay. Switch. Attack.
Yes?
I'm here.
What's up?
Huh.
I know the routine. Show me a target and I'll smash it.
Let's see. 1 damage from Koth? Oh, darn. Oh, darn. I did that better when I wasn't trying to. Like, sounded more Midwestern is what I mean. Oh, darn. Do. Let's see. Why? I only did 1? I guess they're 1d6. And my strength says only a 15. I mean, if this was 5e, that would be a +2. But here, I don't know. Should be worth a little something. I think it is. But not a whole lot. No, it doesn't seem to be. The ability score stuff is weird in this game. There we go.
Done.
Done. Give me money in the axes, baby.
Ready.
I got money
I'm
in the
here.
axes now.
Speak your mind.
There we go. Very good. It's always good just to have a ranged weapon backup anyways. Okay. Everyone attack that one.
And slash.
No, wait a minute.
What already?
I need
Righto.
backup.
I
Everyone
Your
attack.
life is forfeit.
ready.
Okay. I
Easy
want
as
them to
goblin
attack
pie.
Speak your
him.
mind, then leave quickly.
Yes.
Let's see.
What do you need now?
Ready.
I'm here. I'll wash me beard in your blood.
Ready. I'm ready to do adventuring and stuff.
Woohoo! 24. Damn, Ben said you got a crit for 24 damage. Jeez. That would absolutely decimate everyone here. Seriously, there's not a single person that would have survived that hit. Holy crap.
I pray your childish mind will soon turn toward other amusements.
You mean I just clicked on you to select you to do something and you're like, I pray you'd stop playing the game. Screw you, man. You're a fool.
Yeah.
Die.
What's it to be?
How about you? Okay, we got him. So far, this is going really good. But this is actually a very good group. We have really good stats. Yep. Bazad. Damn, I'm good. You really are, Bazad. Holy shit.
Done and done.
You're a bruiser. Holy crap. No, wait a minute, we should do... The quick loot is a bit broken, though. But that's okay.
Righto.
Just give me arrows back, please.
Your point.
My point is pick up loot, you piece of shit. Is there loot that we're missing? No. Let's see. How are we on arrows, my coffee boy? Here you are. We're almost depleted one stack. It's all good. Oh, and everyone change back to range.
Stop this nonsense. Were you born in a field?
Why, dude? Dunstan. Dunstan's eloquence must be appreciated.
I'm here.
Perfect timing. And then the people complain about Asterion. That's true. Oh god. I'm them. I'm the people. So good. Like, it's so awesome that I can have a range. I'm also used to, like, playing... When I play a character like Grog is playing, it's usually just a berserker. They get to wear heavy armor, but they don't get to use missile weapons, so that's a big downside. And also, like, one of my go-to characters back in the day was a paladin who's a cavalier, which they cannot use ranged weapons either. Okay, let's see. Let's have
Aye.
you versus them. You versus them. Dunstan's eloquence.
What's up?
God, I love them.
Doom is at hand.
Ready.
Smack him.
Franchise so.
God damn, I love the voices so much. Okay, let's see.
I'm here.
You got that. Oh. Yep. Okay, we're good.
Your life is forfeit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you ranged? That's fine.
Yes.
Go get him.
Ready. I'm a busy man. I got places to go, monsters to kill.
Crap, we have lots of orcs now. This is scary. And they all have ranged weapons. They're all ranged. I have an idea.
Aye. Not
Run.
a problem.
Bring them to us, baby. Okay.
Yes?
Yep. Sure.
Ready.
Get him.
Dash and slash.
I'm here.
That's okay. Okay, we have an orc shaman. No, that's not great. I brought them all over here, though. That's the good thing. Okay.
Speak your mind.
Grog, you're fast. You run, beat him up. Let's see, what can I do? Not a whole lot.
I understood you the first 20 times you selected me.
Did you now? I don't believe you.
What's it to be?
Okay.
Here I go.
Get him real quick. I don't think I got him fast enough. Okay.
Hey, there's nothing else for you to hear.
How can I
Pick
help?
someone else. Sheesh.
Okay. Grog should be fine, but this is pretty scary for him. Let's see.
Aye.
Yeah, bad said can keep tanking that elite. I want you targeting
What do
that
you think, I'm
shaman.
lying? Move on! Nothing to hear here!
Your command?
There we go.
Ready.
Go get him. Dunstan, go get him. Oh, I forgot Dunstan has superpowers. Yeah, what does this exaltation do? Priest to aid and protect any other being other than the priest by touch. The caster removes fear, sleep, feeble-mindedness, unconsciousness, intoxication, as well as berserk and confused states of minds. In addition, the recipient is protected against spells and other attacks that cause these effects for the duration of the spell, which is 1 turn. Okay. 1 turn is actually a very long time. I don't know. He's hungry. Arr! Arr! Fast. BRB intermission, but have you in the background. Thank you. Thank you. This is scary, but we're doing good. Okay. Let's
I'm
see.
listening.
I think we're all focused on this. There we go.
I'm here. I'll split you in two.
There we go.
Yes.
Awesome.
What's up?
What's up? I picked the perfect voice for me. I understood you the first 20 times you selected me. What's up? There we go. God damn, bad said. You are just decimating. You're like, boom, boom, boom. Ouch. Oh, Grog finally got hit. Damn. Took them forever to get 1 hit on him, though.
Yes.
But I mean, like, 1 hit's kind of scary. Kind of. I still have so much health. It's ridiculous.
Ready? I suppose I got some time. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree.
I mean, we are.
Aye.
There we go.
Ready.
I need to get Grog just a point into short bow. Like, ultimately, I plan on, like, doing a lot of the dual wielding stuff with Grog, but yeah. What's up? So good.
Ready.
My god. Bazad, you're just like a powerhouse. Let's see. You've got an 8 kills now, and now you're 24% of the total kills in the party, and 22% of our experience. How's Grog doing? Grog has fallen down to 30%, but that's okay. Still a respectable 10 kills. Does Dunstan? Dunstan's actually killed 6 people. Dang. Good job, Dunstan. What about you, Koff? Koff is just 5 people so far, but that's okay. And you? Possum's killed 2 people, but Possum's an early level wizard, so... And I've killed 2 people myself.
You
Alright.
really have no clue, do you?
No, I don't. What do you mean by that, you jerk face? Okay, let's get money and the axes. Now, where are you? Where are you?
I'm listening.
Give me all the arrows. There we go.
Speak your mind.
Oh.
That's right. Keep pushing it.
I'll keep pushing on you. It's literally how I play the game. What do you want? What do you want? Ooh, we got chromatic orb over here. That's good. Another cast of that is always nice. Can I cast that as a... It's weird, because it's one of my druid spells, because I'm an avenger, but I can't use the scroll for it. That's okay. What's up? Gosh, dark. Okay, we got 24. Perfect. You got lots of arrows. We're fine. I wish I could detect traps while sneaking. Only 2 health down. We're good.
What's up?
What's up? I want you to sneak.
I'll take care of it.
Good.
Damn you. Is that all?
Yes, I'll take care of it.
Let's see. Who else is here? Is there even anyone else here? Okay. Let's detect some traps. Koph is actually pretty good at stealthing. Okay. Gems! Oh, heck yeah. We have a protection from petrification. Which I can give. Possum's the only one that can have it. Possum can write it in a spell book. It's probably a good one to have in there. No saves coming though. But we will save before we do it. Here we go. Work. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. That's so good. What is that? That's only a second level spell? Interesting. Well, I know it doesn't revert petrification or prevent it. It just helps protect. Well, I guess prevent's a better term. It does prevent it, but not all out. Oh, wait, it does. Immunity to all petrification attacks. Okay.
Is that all?
So one of my go-to tactics is scout ahead with your stealthy people.
Easy as
Which here
gobbling
is just
pie.
Koph. This is actually perfect for Koph's, like, what he likes to be in games, though. He likes to be, like, characters that are kind of your flex roles, so you can do, like, a lot for the team and various stuff. Like, Koph is our skill monkey and does all the skill things, but also, like, they can do some range, they can do some melee, so it's perfect. I also didn't say this, but I made Koph blue because he played a goblin rogue who is blue. So that there's technically not a goblin in this game that you can play. But he's a goblin. He's a gerblin. Wow, we've been playing for 2.5 hours. That's great. I'm good to keep on going for a little bit, but we do have to call it here soon because I have plans with a friend. So we'll go for like another half an hour. Then
I'll
we'll
take
call
care
it.
of it.
Oh yeah, this would be
Ready.
such a good map
Is
to
that
play
all?
on.
What's up? Righto.
Oh, we have some stuff right there. Cool beans.
I'm here.
Boom,
How can I help?
boom, boom. Okay.
Ready. Is that all?
Attack.
Yes.
What's it to be?
No, you don't. Trying to attack our squishy people like you're a
Speak your
freaking
mind
jerk.
and leave quickly.
Ready.
I guess I can do the melee
Okay,
now that
right
this
on.
person's so close. Never mind, they're dead.
Your childish mind will soon turn toward other amusements.
Yeah, Grog. 24. I think Bad Sad did 24 damage with a crit. Once. Grog just did that with another crit. Let's see. How much damage did Coughs or Bad Sad's crit do? Boom, 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 boom. It was forever ago. 12 slashing. 6 missile damage from Dunstan. I got a critical hit. I did 6 damage with my crit. Oh god. I think it was the 24. I blind the Orc Shaman. That was actually pretty strong. Possum spell. Oh, because Possum's a wild mage. That stuff is scary, though. That's a good effect, but who knows what the heck will happen whenever Possum... He's a... Yeah. I did. I will do it again. Maybe. Yeah, so you did both... Both Grog and Bad Sad have done 24 with a crit, but Bad Sad did that with a one-handed weapon. So... Let's see, what is their damage difference, though? You do 5 to 12? Oh, Grog is currently using his arrow. Did he do that with his arrow? 8 to 17 versus 5 to 12. It's actually not that much of a difference. I mean, those few matter. But yeah.
Your point.
My point is I'm selecting you for Steph. See, I'm at 71. Oh, I'm at 71 anyways. I'll be a minute before I run out. Right, back in my day, I would level a character to 10 in this game and do PvP battles in the next town, Koladar. You can
We
do
squander what
PvP
little
in
time
this?
we have standing here.
I guess you can. Never thought about that.
Done.
That's pretty cool. I definitely want to do this multiplayer. I don't really do PvP, but it's cool that you can do it, you know?
Easy as goblin pie.
Ouch. Attack.
Die.
God darn.
I'm here.
Bad Sad still does good missile damage too. How much does he do? 6 to 11 with these throwing axes? Jeez Louise. That's like the most. Yeah, 3 to 6. God darn. The darts don't do a lot of damage, but darts have a low speed factor, so Possum's able to attack multiple times around, I think. Don't remember how I can tell that again.
I'm listening. Fine by me.
But it's an important thing. So, like, in the tabletop, it impacts
Ready. Not a problem.
your initiative. And you'd roll initiative each time, like the speed factor of your weapon.
Of course.
But also, like, how many attacks you can get around. Okay, let's see. Lettuce. Boom.
Stop this nonsense. Were you born in a field?
This is very Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance music. I don't remember the music in Baldur's Gate, the original
Is that
one,
all?
off the top of my head as much. Okay.
Yes.
Is that all?
Ready.
Hide in Shadows Field. It's fun, but hasted fighters were usually OP, dodging fireballs and other AoE while closing the distance fast. I could see that. For sure. But I love to play this. I played it multiplayer once and it was a little clunky but fun. Maybe we didn't have the settings right. And admittedly this was an enhanced edition. I played the enhanced edition Baldur's Gate multiplayer with my brother. And it worked pretty well. Wasn't clunky at all. I could see that. I mean, unfortunately with this game, because it's like the real time with like you command stuff, so it's like a little bit of a mix, like you attack on like a turn regiment, but you can move in real time. That makes a lot of stuff like fireballs like hard, because like what you're saying, like you can cast a fireball takes a second, so you'd really have to lead your shot well. The advantage that you would have over the fighter is like the fighter doesn't exactly know where you're casting, but yeah, that'd be very hard. I know a person in Neverwinter Nights for a PvP build. What they did was they did Dwarf Defender Shifter. Okay, we got this thing right here. Okay. Let's see. This is probably one where it's better to charge in.
I'm here.
Ready.
I'm
To
listening.
victory.
Feel my sting.
Not you. Not you.
I'm ready to do adventuring and stuff.
Ha! Get wrecked. I think we made it so spell
What's it to be?
got
Of course.
canceled. Good.
Yes?
Get him.
What's up?
I.
Ouch, who got hit? Oh my god! Krog got critted against by this orc shaman. That immediately killed him after.
I.
I know the routine. Show me a target and I'll smash it.
Yep. Well, you don't really smash a whole lot there, Toasty. You throw bullets at people.
Yeah.
I guess it's a different kind of smash.
I suppose I got some time to kill.
Speak your mind.
Okay. Well, we're at the exact amount of health that we should be.
What do you need now?
This is my last heal spell. This is my last spell, actually. Let's see. Yes, you would have to learn to play it without pausing. As often. I pause a lot. Yeah, it's true. But you've seen me do that in Neverwinter Nights. But it's okay, I don't mind. And like, okay, I pause a lot because I'm also controlling 4 people. If it was just like 1, it also depends. Like if you're not a spellcaster, yeah. I mean, I'm not controlling 4 people, I'm controlling 6. I can math. But I do definitely pause a lot.
How can I help?
Oh, now you ask how you can help. Normally you're like, why are you even bothering me? You're so far beneath me. Well, let's see. The thing is how you do the pause thing. There are options to auto pause, but you need to set right after it pauses, or will pause all the time. Or too little. This game requires a lot of micromanaging, or at least how I play it, yes. Yeah, we omitted pausing after a while because it always felt like it messed with other players' coordination, yes. Like, if I was doing PvP, I would have pausing off, right? Because that just doesn't seem fair. But, like, on the other hand, that's kind of a big disadvantage for the wizards, because, like, the wizards have to scroll through all their stuff. And it's a bit clunky. It's just a dated UI. And that's fine. Like, it works. But, yes. Scrolling through all your stuff can take a minute. So, I could see it's sort of like... Yeah. But overall, I would have it without...
Your command?
Aye.
Oh, Dunstan.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah! Okay, we got orcs over here. Okay.
Ready. Easy as goblin pie.
Let's do this. Okay.
Done and done.
I actually have an idea.
I'm here.
I'm listening. I'll get right on it.
Tactical retreat. Shoot him.
What's it to be? Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree.
Aye.
Yes?
What's up?
You know what's up.
Ready.
Speak your mind.
Target? Krog, or not. Krog will just kill you, you fool.
Show me a target and I'll smash it.
But yeah, I just don't do PvP. I just don't have much fun with it. But it's okay. Like, I like having PvP there for the people who really enjoy PvP. So I like having options, right? Huh? Hmm? Oh god, Dunstan and Bad said. Like best, yeah. Wizard's quick defense spells like Stone Skin kept them safe love to have them not be, but oh yes. And also, like, something that I don't utilize a whole lot here, but we do have, like, the quick spells, right? We have, wait a minute, I didn't pick a wizard. But here, I have, like, my quick spells, right? So I could do that. So if we're playing, like, with PvP, definitely would.
Yes.
Oh,
Fine by
cough.
me.
Like, I'm just cough. Like, this is my cough impression. This is why I cough has a girl's voice. Like, let's go on another butt sniffing adventure. Okay, I guess this isn't anything. Okay. We got a magic dagger. We got a magic dagger. Which, this game's giving me all dagger stuff. We don't even have a dagger character. God. Can I identify it? Nope. This is a nice thing of having a bard on the team. Well, you can tell who can identify stuff the best based on lore. Lore 1, that's terrible. 0 is worse. 1 is not great. 3 is 3. Possum's a 13. So Possum can identify it by looking at it. None of my other characters can.
I'm
That's
here.
basically what that says.
Your command?
Ready. I'm ready to do adventuring and stuff.
Ready.
What's the stuff that you want to
I'll get
do,
right
huh? Me? Huh? What do you want to do, this and stuff? God, I love this game. I definitely would love to do this as a full series. Or at least give it an attempt. Yeah. I've been thinking about what to do for like other full series and stuff, and people are enjoying this, then heck yeah. This has been a good stream. Yep. No! I failed to stealth.
Not a problem.
Oh, they're attacking me, I guess.
What's up?
Uh-huh. I could do that with my eyes closed.
Ready.
Speak your mind, then leave quickly.
I like that, like, the enhanced edition tells you, like, what their action is and stuff. That was not in the original.
Yes.
What's it to be?
Attack them with your darts. 20 slashing damage from Bad Sad.
I'm here.
God damn.
Watch me go.
Bad Sad is still such a beast. I mean, Dunstan's good. Honestly, Dunstan hasn't, like, been hurt or anything. Nope, attack. This is a pretty melee-heavy party, but it's actually not that bad. I was thinking about making me like a ranger or something so we would have more like ranged, but we have plenty of ranged too.
Ready.
Look at this map. This is so cool. Is this the kind of file that you did for your D&D maps? Or tip F1, F2, 3, yes. They can quick select abilities and weapons for them for easy combat management. That is good to know. I don't mess around with that stuff as much because, like, back in the day, I used to have my OBS set up with hotbars. So like F whatever would like end or stop my stream. I don't think I currently have that set up, but I just don't know. I've never messed around with it. But maybe I should and have that set up so I can whatever.
I'm listening.
I pray your childish mind will soon turn toward other amusements.
Yeah, dude. Chill your tits, Cuff. I mean, Grog. I'm sorry, Cuff. Cuff has just been pretty chill this entire whatever.
I'll take care of it.
I'm here. Right then.
No, not you.
Righto.
Okay. We have a bunch of orcs here. We're getting close. I know what comes up ahead. I know a handful of you know what comes up ahead too, so I'll just say we have an ogre that's going to be coming up here pretty quick. Okay. Let's come in and start blasting.
Ready. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, okay. Ready, done, and done.
I'm listening.
I suppose I got some time to kill.
Your point.
There we go.
What's up?
I don't think Bad Set has been hurt once, though. Yeah, I got the image files from the caps, and they're the same as what you see in the game. Just not animated with water, fire, yes, but it's like that. That's super cool. I didn't even realize they were animated with that stuff. Oh. Bad Sad's voice is the best.
Stop this nonsense. Were you born in a field?
Yes.
Yes, I was. Stop this nonsense. Were you born in a field? Yes. What about it?
What's it to be?
Ready.
Oh.
I'm here.
Okay. I feel like we want to rest before we do this fight. And set up spells accordingly. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm the one who doesn't have any spells left. Okay. And Dunstan hasn't used a single spell. Which one's Bless again? Okay. Yes. And then we'll put on our Bless. Bless will be good to have in this fight with the ogre. We'll save and then we'll rest. That's not how you rest. How do I rest? This button. Oh, look at this little animatic. That's cute. Oh, I hear sounds.
Fine by me.
I'm surprised it let me rest here, though. Considering the ogre is so close.
Is that all?
But in a way, that's kind of like would spoil it, wouldn't it? Cool part is the application we use called Fantasy Grounds. Oh yeah, I've heard of Fantasy Grounds. Haven't used it myself, but yeah. Players can move their tokens to click on doors, map exits to load the next area. It has a lot of the feel of the games themselves. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. What edition did you guys play for this? Was it 5th or did you do like 3.5, 3, 2nd, 1st? I haven't played 2nd or 1st as a tabletop. My exposure has been these games for 2nd. I have played 3.5, 4, and 5th edition as the tabletop. I actually really like 3.5, but I like it a little bit more now. Oh, oh, ow, my shoulder. Sorry about that. My chair had a component fall off. 5e, since the players are most familiar with that system, kept the balance because we used the monsters from the setting too. Yes. Imagine it would make for a brutal 5e setting too. This is a brutal game. Okay.
Right. What do you need? I gotcha.
To you?
Yes?
I.
I'm ready to do adventuring and stuff.
What's up?
Oh no, I actually hurt my throat doing that. Oh, that was so good though. Oh, my throat. Oh, that hurt. There we go. Oh no, it's 6:30. Oh no. Okay, I think we can do the ogre fight and then we're going to call it there.
Ready. I.
Speak your mind at once.
I still have an AC of 0. Oh, because it's still including the shield.
Yeah. Okay.
That's nice of the game.
I can do that with my eyes closed.
Righto.
Hate that it's the same sound if you succeed or if you fail. Okay, let's see. We have a lot of archers. There's the ogre. But we can go out a little ways more.
I'm here. Easy as goblin pie.
We want to do this basically. Oh gosh, it's so hard to set up. We can't do that. There we go.
What's it to be? I can do that with my eyes closed.
Ready. As you wish.
Okay, we're ready. I'm scared. Ooh! With poop? What's with poop? You can't be on camera. You're a minor? What? I'm not a minor, though. I'm not even a miner. Like mining stuff. There we go. This is going to be scary, but we got this. Run! Alright, attack.
I'm listening.
Hit him with what we got.
I suppose I got some time to kill.
What's up?
I.
Hold him off at the pass.
At once.
To victory.
Why are they moving so slow? They're moving. Oh! Wild magic happened. What happened? Oh, that's so good. We wild magicked. Oh, that's so scary, though.
What do you need now?
It's so weird because I feel like my computer's breaking, but we're good.
Your command?
Rage. Uh-oh.
Ready.
Pads, do you use this?
Yes?
Ready.
Ready.
Get those archers too. Well, you focus
I'm ready
on
to
that.
do adventuring
Dash and
and
slash.
stuff.
Okay, let's see. Divine favors +1 to hit and damage for every 3 levels. The caster the spell lasts for 2 rounds. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see. 3 rounds plus 1 round per level.
Speak your mind.
I'm here.
How can I help?
There we
I'm
go.
listening.
This fight
Yeah.
went so crazy because of wild magic. Holy shit. Mining gold and silver, Taoists. Silver and gold. I thought I saw you mining. My bad, G. Hey, Abba. Yep, nope. No mining.
I know the
Here they
routine.
are.
Show me a target with
Okay. You fight.
Your command?
What hit me? Oh, the orc hit me. That set actually took some damage, but look how little it is. I am so scared right now. That ogre's got me terrified. Yep. It's like barely hurt.
I suppose I got some time to kill.
Okay. Let's get it.
Ready.
And me casting this could have things just go way to hell.
Yes?
But it's fine. I drank a potion.
Speak your mind.
What do you need now?
Kill it.
What's
That's
up?
what I need.
I'm a busy man. I got places to go, monsters to kill.
There we go. Oh, we leveled up. Who killed it? Bad Sad with another. Bad Sad's just a crit god over here. He's like critted every other attack. Holy crap. I don't even think he has a thing to make it so he crits more often. He's just critting.
Dash and slash.
Looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree. What's it to be?
No, don't punch it with your hand, you fool.
With ease.
There we go. Nicely done. That was like nothing. We handled that like a boss. What does I have now? Oh, we're blessed. I like Grog's thing as a dwarf, but I was trying to do like the hair and the beard. Crit God, I like that. I will make a t-shirt too. Bad Sad, you're like, holy crap. You're so good. 19 kills to Grog. What do you have, Bad Sad? Only 13, but you killed that thing. So you got 34% of the experience. Grog is 35%. Even with more kills. Dunstan's just 7% of the experience in the party. It's okay. He's currently support. He's doing a support thing. Well, and 17 to cough. That has changed drastically since the beginning. 8% for possum and 4% for me. I'm the lowest one. It's okay. That's your idea. You should make a t-shirt like that. I would buy it. I'd pay with simoleons. Okay, so Cough leveled up. He's the only one that did, which makes sense because as a... but Dunstan's pretty close. As a thief, as a rogue, they have a pretty low XP. This is also a system where you have different XP values needed for each character to level up. So you can see most are 2000. 2000's kind of normal. So 1500's kind of a fast track. And 1200 is very fast. And then the highest one is the wizard. Wizards are pretty slow leveling. I would make a t-shirt like that if I knew how. So I believe we have the option. I just don't like rolling for health. And this is a hard enough game. So yeah, max HP on level up is tagged. Cool. That fight went really well. Actually, that wild mage surge really benefited us. I think it did hurt some of our characters, though. Let's check when that happened. Because that was crazy. It's like, what? Yep, let's see. Cast Chromatic Orb, Ogre, Wild Mage, Surge, Slowed. So attacks Ogre. So the things that were slowed was the Ogre. The Ogre made his save versus spell, though. That kind of confuses me. Ogre, Orc. All the orcs failed. Damn. We used, like, all our resources in that fight, but it went well, and it's a good time to use them. That's like the boss fight. And we can rest now. Let's see. So, Cough leveled up. Here we go. What do I get for a level up? No skill points to put in stuff into. We're definitely doing short bow when we can next, but we get to upgrade these. I want to up my fine traps because that's pretty abysmal. Our stealth is pretty good, though. I heard that move silently is more important. Nope. Definitely open locks. That's okay. I'm fine with the pickpocket being low. Detect illusions we might want higher, but we have a wizard, so we might get true sight. Oh, it's so hard picking those. Alright, we'll do that for now. This moving silently, though, is very important. I've always liked that. That and pickpocketing stuff. So our health was what, 7? Yeah, it was. So we doubled, so we're at max. That's cool. 14 health? Yeah, that Cough has like the third most health in the party. Just because he's a whole level above everybody else.
Ready.
And then when we loot. So much money. What is this? Caravan contract. This wrinkled piece of parchment appears to be a written contract of sorts. Bellin, deliver these 5 crates of supplies to the Emporium in Easthaven. Make sure to get a fair price from that unscrupulous Kazshite weasel, Pomb. Use the profit to acquire 3 barrels of uncarved scrimshaw from Gaspar's warehouse there in Easthaven. Return to Caer Dineville with the 3 barrels, and you shall have the agreed upon payment. Keep your eyes to the tundra. There have been reports of orcs in the hills outside of Easthaven. Might be wise to use your advance payment to hire on some extra caravan guards. Safe journey, Emmus Galloway of Calton Fenir. Well, I wonder if you did hire more guards. Guess we won't know.
Yes.
Oh God, Dunstan. Take a chill pill. We have a morning star, which I'm not sure. I don't think you're good with morning stars. I know you are. Though we currently have a morning star, so that's fine. Arrows, give that to Calf. Oh god, we're like fill up on space. It's a good thing we're about to go to town so we can sell this stuff.
I'm here. Not a problem.
Ready.
Ready.
I'll get right on it.
Oh, well, you know. Oh, winter wolf pelt. Nice. I think we just sell the winter wolf pelt. Or maybe it's used for something. I'll have to look that up. But we're about done anyway, so... And that's that. Now go back and kill Palm. You know you want to.
Easy
Oh
as
no!
butter and pie.
We're good characters. He is kind of a jerk, though. We did it. We cleared out this dungeon. That's a good first stream, actually. But we are going to call it here. We'll just get to the exit and then whatever. Like, why is it goblin pie? Why would you make a goblin into a pie, you know? I don't know. I think you need some crafting. I think you need one for crafting something. That sounds familiar. I know there's not a whole lot of crafting in this game, but there's some. What was I looking for? Weapons. We got weapons right here. We got all the weapons we could ever want. Right here. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to look. Dunstan, what's your things? Warhammer and sword and shield. Okay. There we go. Which is good for avoiding damage from missile attacks. But it's a pun. Goblin pie. Goblin pie. Oh my god, I never thought of that. You're right, Ryan. I just thought it was like, oh, they're doing fantasy talk. He's like, goblin pie. Ha ha ha. But you're right. It's as easy as goblin pie. Goblin pie. My god, I never thought of that. Can you please share your ways of speaking on Discord while playing with Bad Sad at Toast? Me? I could do stuff like that, I guess. But in any case, we're calling this stream here. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you've appreciated this bit of the Dragon's Treasure. If you haven't already, appreciate if you showed that sub and like button some love, and don't forget to tickle that notification bell so you know when we'll play this again. I'm leaning towards playing this again, and I'll be thinking about the best time slot to do that in. In any case, thank you so much, everyone, and you have a beautiful whatever. Bye!